goes out to all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just wanna play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. I can drink a Hennessy half-gallon. Some call it a problem, I call it a talent. You gotta balance, living that kind of life, being that kind of guy, working a 9 to 5. A life of leisure, a believer, calling sick today. Hey, who's sick? I gotta suck to get a Chick-fil-A. That's gay, no really though, it's time to stop. When it comes to girls, I'm a bowl in a vagina shop. A fine line to walk, do you think it's funny? Bear with me, bitch, better have my honey. Cracking brewskis with the broskies, we ain't lonely. 4 a.m. we up drunk cooking macaroni, frying bologna, drinking out a bag of wine. Shit is Wednesday, I gotta get to work on time. I go and drunk, be all like fuck the boss. I'm something like Rick Ross with extra sauce. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come up out your pocket, put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm a fucking workaholic. It's Friday, I'm more excited than Rebecca Black. That's my fun day, cause Mondays are hecka whack. Hear the record scratch, pizza party, cowabunga. Overtime's a waste of time, we ain't getting any younger, we ain't getting any drunker. We hit a plateau, chasing chubby chicks, I'm a dry hump, a fat roll. Man, that's so, fuck it, smash bitches. We ain't gotta work today, it's half Christmas. Put some hash in it, wanna smoke a bowl? We got recall cans of Four Loko, bro. Kick it with the juggalos, I'm half slizzard. Call up Wally Wigger, whiling with the rap wizards. No scissors, punk rock don't cut curls. Roll like big fat, kick back and grub churros. We love girls, settle for a few slut holes. It's a work night, dude, loose buttholes. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come up out your pocket, put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it, I'm a fucking workaholic. Some days you just got to get loose, sit on top of the roof, crack a couple of brews and let things go. Oh, 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 yo, yo, oh, 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 oh. Some days you just got to get loose, sit on top of the roof, crack a couple of brews and let things go. Out to all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just wanna play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. So I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. You wanna take shots? Call it what you wanna call it, I'm a fucking workaholic.
Altered Perspective, episode 4.
20. I got 20 on it.
Yes, welcome to it. Welcome, everyone, to episode 4. 20.
Soak in it.
Welcome, guys.
Yo, what's happening?
Yes.
Can you feel it? Episode 4? The magic is in the air.
I'm excited.
Which episode?
Woo! 20. It's episode 4. 20.
All right. So, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on. You know, this is the only time I'm going to ask. Please like and subscribe and do all that fun shit. And also, Trap Ben stream happening next month. If you sign up for Patreon now, you will get to witness it. And if we get to 3,000 before the end of this month, Billy will also be joining me as a fucking...
Pretty close. Well, not like we're not there yet, but yeah, 2,400. Like it could really happen. I could have to tuck back my wiener. You're gonna tuck yours back, right?
I can't.
You can't.
It's just too damn big.
Damn.
Duct tape does not fix everything, man. And contrary to popular belief.
Keep on going, Ben.
Okay.
My grandpa used to fix everything with duct tape, man. And fucking something broke, he'd fucking duct tape it back together.
It just,
you know what I mean?
it wants to go forward with so much power that it doesn't want to be tucked. It can't be tucked. There's too much power pushing it forward.
Yeah, mine has no problem. I can tuck mine back with a piece of chewed bubble gum.
That's what my friend used to do. When my friend used to put his balls in his hand and hang them out his zipper, he would be like, "You want to see some chewed bubble gum?" Or he'd be like, "Do you want to see the chicken skin?" That was the other one.
The chicken skin. Oh God. It's like when you pull your scrotum up over your wiener, so it just looks like a fucking flesh globe. Is everybody does that, right?
All the time.
Pimp, that person just said you're loose bowel. See your peener?
Yeah, I have to stick my thumb up my ass and hold my breath for it to pop out my belly, man.
Are you sure that's not just your thumb poking up out from your asshole? You go all the way through?
You said that was a hernia.
Oh, you should. Well, you know, everybody's body works differently, man. You gotta know.
Okay.
Evan with the scientifical fact.
Yeah, and guess what, everybody? Different. Make sure to share this stream because there's going to be a huge Evanism secret revealed tonight later on. In
revelations?
The show. A revelation that's going to
blow your mind.
Whoa.
Revelation.
Oh, yeah. So get excited because I'm so excited.
What episode is this going to be on? Episode what?
Episode 420.
Someone in the chat was being super edgy, just saying like ridiculous edgy shit. So I said Rick and Morty sucks, anime is boring, and traps are asexual.
Why?
In the chat. I don't know. I was trying to seem edgy.
I think the problem is you don't have a high enough IQ to enjoy Rick and Morty and traps. Sorry, Ben. I'm calling it out.
Fuck.
I've never watched an episode of Rick and Morty.
Oh, it's high concept. You would probably get lost.
I'm too stupid for you.
I've never seen an episode of it either, but I know there's a lot of Evanism symbolism in that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. If it has to do with the multiverse and time travel and traveling between dimensions, then because that's just real, man. It's real.
Okay.
That's reality.
Dude, we have a celebrity in the chat, the Tim Allen. He was in your chat last night too. Yeah,
I can't do it.
I can't believe we have a real celebrity in the chat. Welcome. I'm starstruck. I'm absolutely starstruck.
You better tell Tim Allen that Al Borland was going to come be a guest on our show.
I know, yeah.
We were going to get Richard Karn.
Holy shit.
You want to come in here first and take that seat, Tim Allen. Richard Karn's coming in.
Mr. Rebzion was in there. That's even a bigger star than that. Come on.
I told him his underwear should become a cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
Krusty coin.
Krusty coin. All right, so what do we got here? Drunk guy fail trying to climb a store's mounted bike ornament. By the way, we have some segments lined up, but I'm not even going to name them yet until we have intros. I'll have to talk to Admiral Murphy so he can churn us out some intros pretty soon.
Smack out them intros. Oh, and there's a $500 Patreon option if you want to make an intro. Just pay us $500 and you can.
What?
You know, if anybody else is into making intros too, like lighten the workload, like they could probably help out, right? Like I'm planning on making one or two. I'm just gonna Xerox my dick and take the paper and cut out a meat puppet out of it and have it dance around. That'd be a good intro for a segment, right?
It would, definitely.
Like call it Coming Up Short or something.
Yeah. Little fat dick episode.
Little fat dick.
Here's this drunk guy. Unseen videos until now.
Whoa.
How is it unseen when you uploaded it to YouTube?
I'm videoing this. No, you got to get on it and pedal the pedal.
Oh no.
Pedal the pedal. No, you got to get on the
fucking
seat.
Good, man. This is not a good idea. This guy's got to be drunk, right?
He's already too high up.
Does the window just say fart?
What the hell? I think it says art. Well, but there does appear to be an F there. What the fuck?
He's riding the bicycle at the fart store. I wouldn't trust that seat.
Your ass needs to be on the seat.
Hell no.
I will buy you a shot if you.
A shot. He's gonna do this shit for a shot. I mean, he doesn't even know how securely it's mounted or anything.
Your ass gets on that seat.
I'll buy you a shot if you don't do that. I'll buy you a shot.
I'll buy you a shot if you don't do that.
Good Samaritan.
Good advice.
Someone
take that deal,
If
my
you break
friend.
your fucking neck, I'll buy you a shot.
Yeah, it'll kind of ease the pain.
I will buy you one if you do it. You're in my way of my video.
Don't do that.
You're in my way of my video.
Yeah, he's like the guy that's trying to derail this. He's like, get out of the fuck of the way of my video.
Put this shit
No,
on
get
YouTube,
up on that
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
World star.
Okay.
You're halfway there, dude.
This thing's fucking Dave. Don't do it.
You're halfway there. Oh my god. This is all bad.
Don't
This
do
is
it,
real
Dave.
bad.
You are.
Oh man.
Oh
no.
my God, he's
Put
on!
that shit on there.
Don't do it! You're gonna fall on top of the bike rack. Don't do it! Oh God, this is gonna hurt. Oh my God! Oh, I'm sweating.
I know.
I'm
My
sweating.
butthole is
watching this
full
shit.
unclenched.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, Dave.
I get you. I'm buying you a shot no matter what. All right, but you still gotta put your butt on that seat.
You gotta put your butt on that seat.
Holy shit, Dave.
Hold on, dude. This is badass. This is awesome.
You're videotaping that shit.
Yo, you're gonna get laid right now. There's two girls coming. They want to fucking pound it up
Wow.
out right now. Look at you.
Fuck.
Oh,
Why would you talk
Oh,
someone into
he's
this?
gonna get crotched now.
Oh no!
Oh, dumb fuck. They didn't even film it.
shit.
Come on.
Is he dead? You kill him.
He's
Holy shit.
He knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
You just got knocked the fuck out!
Oh, never mind.
oh, never mind. I guess he doesn't want the shot.
If you okay?
He doesn't seem okay.
He's gonna need a shot of cortisone.
Yeah, he doesn't seem okay.
Oh man.
What?
He's magic. He's magic.
I guess they're doing it in reverse now.
He's one of the X-Men or some shit, and he just rewound
Okay.
time to like save his life. Holy
That creeped me out worse than the fall did. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
me oh my.
That is horrible, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, if they stole his wallet and just started buying drinks with it, that would be the coldest.
That guy was
fucking-
like, oh shit, never mind. Guess I talked
Don't
him
get-
into killing himself.
Drinking is
saying-
not worth it. If you're gonna alter your perspective, smoke a little smokable because you're never proud of the shit you do when you're drunk. I don't know about you guys. You've been sober for a whole year now, or for the whole year, haven't you, Billy?
Yeah, all of 2018, drug free is the place to be. No alcohol, no hand jobs
Hell yeah.
from
So
other
you're
people.
coming from that
Oh.
sober perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that unique point of view going right now, man.
That's the most altered perspective. is
He should
sobriety.
take those Kratom's, though. I got Kratom's if you want to take them.
That's a gateway drug.
I got something for him.
Oh,
What's
Just
the
a
next step
spoonful
from
of sugar?
Kratom to what, Billy? What's the next step after Kratom? What's the next drug?
After Kratom is like DMT, and then after that is
shit.
communism. Then after
Oh,
that is I have to run for president.
Oh shit, yeah, man. Well, you know, when one door opens, another door opens, and then another door opens, man.
I like how Pimp's sponsor is a Kratom company. And he's eating these big mouth. You know, it's funny, dude.
Oh
He's eating
shit,
these
this
big
message
fucking amounts of
brought to you by
Kratom.
Kratom.
Yeah.
I just love that it comes in a fucking ice cream jar. It looks like a pint.
No, dude, I put that in there. That it
Oh.
comes in a bag, but I put it
Dude.
in there because I call this my
Kratom ice
cup.
cream.
I would
Kratom
never
ice
expect
cream?
you
It's
to
a
have an
fucking
empty
gold
ice
line.
cream
Pistachio
container.
kratom, like
Yeah.
that would,
This was ice and cake icing, actually. I took the cup, emptied it out, and made me a Kratom cup.
you should get some
Kratom
cream
cup.
cheese frosting and just mix like half and half cream cheese frosting and half kratom, and just eat that shit like a little fat boy.
Cream
you-
cheese. That's what they made. Cream cheese.
Can you brew kratom into like a tea or something?
I
Interesting.
think
Sure
you
you
can
could.
actually, because it comes in a leaf. You can get the leaf.
Yeah,
You know?
they should make like K-cups. Like Keurig.
Keurig kratom tea.
Yeah, literally K-cups, kratom cups.
K.
And you can drink that shit.
Cray cups.
Man.
Pimp my Kratom cup.
Hell yeah.
I wonder what happens when you heat it. That's a good question.
I don't know, dude. I've only drank it with cold liquids.
I kind of want to mix one in with a vanilla milkshake and see how it happens. A little scoopy scoop.
Someone in the chat asked if I was Cherokee American. No, I'm Cherokee African. Thank you.
Cherokee
Get it right, I'm offended
people.
by your microaggressions.
He's a
Cherokee tribe.
He's a
But
damn
have you guys ever biked drunk and fell off your bike? That's happened to me a couple times, man.
No.
Biking
Luckily,
home
no.
on my bicycle and shit, and then falling over and shit because I'm too fucking drunk.
I know I biked high one time and fell over.
This is basically the drunk people do stupid shit segment that we're leading off the show with.
Which is good because drunk people do stupid shit. And this is episode 420.
Drunk people on a balcony.
It's
Oh,
always
no.
fun.
Not a good combination, man.
People locked him out.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
I
No!
wonder why.
Not a good idea, bro.
Don't
Good
do
idea.
it! Don't do it!
Spider-Man over here.
No!
Couldn't even walk over a fucking chair and he's going to bound 4 stories.
Oh,
No!
he's fucked. He's fucked.
Oh no! Don't do it! Oh, what? Why are you going back?
That guy's not letting him in. He's like, you can't come in my house, dude.
Okay, well now he's gonna die.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Ooh, good. You fell in the right direction at least.
Okay, stay there. Stay
I got a
there.
feeling it's not over.
What
What's
the?
going
Well,
on?
now
there?
they're
What the hell?
they're
Just hugging
shirtless
it out,
and
man.
hugging.
It just went gay. Full on shirtless guy gay.
We don't know they're gay. They could be white supremacists.
Oh, shit.
Well, okay, but that's kind of gay too. So
What? Oh no!
Oh, no.
No, dude, he's like several floors up.
He
Yeah.
feels like he's God right now.
it's
Why
high,
would you do?
dude.
No, dude.
Oh, no. Oh, he's breaking into the guy's house now?
Whoa.
That's
Dude,
why you don't want to live in places like this, man. Oh, shit, he's just going right in. Holy fuck, what a crazy fucker.
This guy dumps him over the top rope, Royal Rumble style.
You've been eliminated.
And no. Oh, there he goes.
There it goes.
Oh, dude, that was pretty-
That's like what could have happened to Michael Jackson's fucking baby that time.
Holy
He was dangling
shit.
him up there.
Did he just jump up and run?
No, I think someone ran inside to call 911
Oh, okay.
because that was about like like a 40-foot drop.
Do you think it was 40?
I mean, it's 3.
Because those apartments don't look like they have a banister there, right? Like down below there?
That's the ground floor apartment.
Okay.
So 30 then. I mean, imagine.
Was it
each
the 4th
ceiling-
floor?
It was the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Third.
It was probably
See,
a
if he would have
20-foot
been on
drop because he was.
PCP, he would have been fucking. He would have been fine if he would have been on
Yeah.
PCP instead of
If he, was on
drinking.
if he was on PCP, he'd have bounced back up to the 4th floor.
Hell yeah.
It's like gummy berry juice.
This one's drunk girl attempts backflip at McDonald's.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, I already know that. Just by looking at her face, I know this is gonna go bad. This is somewhere in Europe,
Swedish
obviously.
or something?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah they're like all blonde, so maybe. Well,
dude. Dude.
I'm glad she just didn't try to do it on the floor and just fuck herself up.
Was it the airport McDonald's too?
I don't know.
Like,
That'll get you fucked. TSA gonna come and put some drugs up her butt.
Oh yeah, man. They take shit seriously in the airport, man.
they do take it seriously.
This is drunk on sake at a Korean barbecue. Yeah, so there's the grill in the middle of the table there.
This is me and Zach. We finished our Japanese barbecue on our wonderful grill.
Well, why does it say Korean barbecue?
Because
We are 10 shots of sake deep. This is our 5th bottle. We got 2 bottles each.
Oh, you're such a naughty boy.
We decided we would share the last bottle.
I got a lemon.
And Zach got lemon sorbet.
Okay.
We also found out that sake has about 15% alcohol content.
Yeah.
To put that into perspective for everybody else watching this, a Bud Light Platinum has 6%.
And we took 10.
I'm even nerdy when I'm drunk, man.
Yeah, what the
Did
fuck?
he just compare? Did he just compare it to put it into perspective with a Bud Light Lime?
I think
He
it
did.
said Bud Light Premium?
Oh, I thought he said a Bud Light Lime has 6%, but I maybe I'm wrong. I was like, could you have used a beer, a worse beer,
I cringed at your music video
with the
'cause
Bud Light
you're
Lime at
drinking
the
Bud Light
beginning?
Lime.
Yeah, on purpose.
Ugh.
I did it so you would cringe.
Like literally, it makes me gag.
Ben's about to have a cringe drink segment. Guys drinking Bud Light Lime. Oh no,
It's not even real lime. It's some weird artificial. They put like lemon lime Kool-Aid powder in that fucking beer.
Oh yeah, no, it's trash. I just that's why I wrote about it being trash. In the song, I was like, "What's a good trashy beer?"
We are 10 shots deep right now, and we're both feeling it sitting down. And we have to stand up.
Oh God, I have to stand up now. to put it into perspective, I have to get out of this booth and extend my legs to stand up.
My initial theory was once I transcended from the sitting position to the standing position that I might topple over because I'm so drunk right now. Inebriation is at an optimal level.
Let me put it into a little more perspective for you. If I go home and my mom smells booze on me, I'm going to get grounded, dude.
I guarantee you she's going to spank me and take away my dad's car. I shouldn't be driving drunk anyways. She's right.
This is the good part.
And I just think that this is going to be hilarious. And I decided to film our misadventure of getting wasted with sake at a delicious Japanese barbecue restaurant. And
Put your face on the grill.
Oh yes. This is like I wish I had
These
a.
have not partied a lot, though. You can tell, man. They have not done a lot of partying.
I wish I had a punch button for certain videos where I could just slam the punch button and someone comes in and knocks the guy out. Like, when will technology get to that point?
In heaven, man. We got technology that can do that shit, man.
There you go.
Hell
To
yeah,
put
it's
it
like the
into
holodeck, but better, man.
perspective, for all of you, if I put my face on this grill, it'll burn the fuck out of it. Just to put
Please
it
tell
into
me that's what's
perspective.
going to happen. 'Cause
I imagine it will sober me up quickly, quicker than a cup of coffee would.
I want to see the Western sizzling of nerds. I really do.
just like the sushi place, if you happen to stay at Celebration Wishes, I have a
go to this
fantastic
place.
place
Every place
for you
is
guys to
amazing.
visit. And that's Zach. He's having his lemon.
Hope he's got his fucking diaper on, man.
Chris Ray Guns love Japanese barbecue.
Chris Ray Guns.
Oh, you know what that is? They do both look like him. Oh my god, that is brilliant, Billy.
It's pretty good. It tastes kind of like a white wine, and it's a pretty nice drunk. You don't feel really fucked like vodka or anything. So I think we should start buying sake in America. And well,
aren't you in America?
Did his nostrils get bigger?
Yeah, man. He's used to drinking Phillips vodka. That's his problem, man. He's like, this sake shit's amazing, man.
I'm gonna sign out now. This is Vince.
What? Shut the fuck up. It ends here?
Yeah.
That's
The
white
other guy
privilege,
didn't say
man.
anything.
If they were black, a cop would have came in and shot him to death by now.
As
man.
it should have happened. What?
Must be a Facebook Live.
I've never wanted a fucking public execution more than this fucking video. I feel like this was sent in by one of these guys. Like, hey man, check out this crazy clip. And it's like,
yeah, they're watching right now, like, oh, we got it, we're on.
Yeah.
Worst.
All right, now we're going to move on to some articles here. Donald Trump says Republicans should go nuclear on federal budget.
Should a president be using words like nuclear, like just in his everyday repertoire?
Yes.
Yes. Why not?
I guess
This
it's
is
better to say
uncomfortable.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Like Bush did.
Nuclear. He did.
Nuclear.
President Donald Trump suggested Sunday that Republican senators should use their majority to bypass Democrats and pass a long-term budget, effectively ending the government shutdown. Great to see how hard Republicans are fighting for our military and safety at the border. The Dems just want illegal immigrants to pour into our nation unchecked. If stalemate can... So now he's talking like a caveman. If stalemate continues, Republicans should go to 51% nuclear option. I threw in the nuclear for you. And vote on real long-term budget, no CRs.
Well, this is what's crazy about it, right? He's blaming the Dems here, but they have the full majority. Like, calling it nuclear? How about you just call it...
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Calling it nuclear. How about you just call it, have the Republicans on board? You know, the 51% is just having them on board. They're not even on board for the own thing, and he blames it on the fucking Democrats. They have everything here right now to have it in their control, and he wants to call it nuclear because he can't even get his party together.
Well, isn't he like the big holdout though himself? Isn't he the one? I mean, didn't they bring him? Like, didn't they all come together and say, "Here, sign this," and he's the one who refused to sign it?
No, it was another dude, but
okay.
That was he refused to sign an autographed copy of his book, The Art of the Deal.
No, ain't what I'm talking about. But okay.
Trump has steadfastly blamed Democrats for the shutdown that began Friday night after Congress was unable to agree on a short-term funding for the federal government despite his party's majority grip on the House and Senate. Yeah, that is kind of weird how they have trouble getting things accomplished. Even,
blame it on the Democrats when they are in control. The Democrats are not the majority here. Okay, to blame it on the Democrats is saying that you take no responsibility for the fact that your party is not on board with it. That's how bad this idea is.
You know what else, though? To be fair, even though I do kind of lean more towards the left, Obama had the majority in the House and the Senate when he had the beginning of his first term. And he hardly did anything, too.
He didn't have the majority, though, did he?
He did, yes.
Obama did?
Yes. He had the House and the Senate up until the first midterm election of his first term. So the first 2 years of Obama's first term, he had it. And he hardly did anything, too. So, and he was going to close Guantanamo and all that shit. Guantanamo still exists. So just to be fair, it's the same thing. Nothing ever moves. It's always stagnant in the fucking middle all the time.
Well, all I know is them boys and girls need to be paid.
This is going to explain to you the nuclear option. The nuclear option has been used just 2 times in the history of the Senate. In 2013, Senate Democrats used it to eliminate filibusters on executive branch and federal judicial appointments outside of the Supreme Court. In 2017, Trump encouraged Senate Republicans to use it to end filibusters on the Supreme Court appointments as well, effectively advancing Judge Neil Grouch's appointment to the bench. So, because they would filibuster and just talk bullshit all day to avoid like an actual vote on appointing people to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So that's what that's all about.
So that's what Trump says.
They can't be pointing fingers at this point because they're in control of everything. So it's kind of like, it's up to them. But it's always the Dems, the Democrats. Yeah, fucking A, man.
Well, they're always pointing fingers at each other, and like you've said before, Evan, they're more alike than they are different.
Yeah, they're all in on it together. This is all kayfabe bullshit to keep us all enslaved, man. That's
Great
all it
book
is.
by Jesse Ventura, Democrips and Republicans.
Republicans.
Yeah. It's a book that Jesse Ventura wrote.
I just think that, you know, if we could just maybe 500 bullets. We could clear out all the garbage and start from new. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too radical. Radical, dude.
Radical.
Oh, you're just trying to fit in with our thumbnail tonight. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Excellent, dude. Evan
you
and
didn't
Billy's
know-
most excellent adventure.
Yeah.
Bill and
man.
Ted's based on a true story, and we're all in it. Man.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what?
Music's
Yeah.
gonna save the world, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wild stallions.
Thousands of years in the future, they're making movies about our lives right now. And this whole story, man. There's someone
There you
playing
go.
Ben, someone playing Billy, someone playing Pimp Monk, someone playing Evan Lefavor. It's crazy, man. It's
Am
wild.
I played
It's
by a
true.
fat guy?
If you could have anybody play you in a movie, who would you have, man?
Dame Judi Dench. She's a really good actor.
That's a good answer, man.
I did not expect that at all. All right, we're going to move on. Los Angeles marijuana dispensaries begin first legal recreational sales, finally. Which is
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Because, like, from what I understand about California before they passed recreational, you could call an 800 number and you talk to a doctor. I mean, a real doctor, but a doctor. And you'd be like, I have anxiety. And they'd be like, okay, I'm going to send you this paper in the mail.
Yeah.
And then they have full-on delivery there. Like, they deliver.
My brother was he had a card because he said his toe hurt.
Holy
He lives,
shit.
he lives in California and he hurt his toe and they gave him marijuana.
You go down to
Yeah.
Venice Beach and they have a little spot right there. You walk in, so I got a headache. They're like, and then right next door is where you buy the weed. It's like a full setup.
I heard when you walk into the clinic, they pass you a little piece of paper that says, here are the things we prescribe you marijuana for. Headaches, depression, insomnia. Like, do you have any of these?
So what you're saying, sir, is that you meet some of these qualifying conditions. Yes, I do.
Yes.
The first legal recreational marijuana sales in the city of Los Angeles begin Friday, nearly 3 weeks after much of California launched the legal cannabis business. The landmark came with less fanfare than widely televised launch of pot sales on January 1st in other California cities, but it was still a happy moment for Los Angeles cannabis sellers and their customers who had been waiting for sales to begin in the city. Los Angeles was slow to issue regulations for marijuana sales to any adult over 21, though a 2016 ballot measure had cleared the way for the practice anywhere in California. The state's biggest city approved about 24 businesses for legal adult sales on January 13th, but they still awaited a final stamp of approval from the state that came through for at least 3 of the businesses Friday evening. I can't believe it's taken this long. I can't believe there are other states before California that had this.
doubt.
It happened for Colorado and Washington. It seemed to happen like almost within weeks after the law passing.
Well, Washington decriminalized, but they didn't have the stores up and running for like a whole year afterwards.
Was it a year?
Yeah, they had because they had to draw up the bill and set it up. Colorado was quicker to the gate than Washington.
Yeah, because
was.
I remember, they voted in November, and then I think in Colorado by January they already had the infrastructure.
Yeah, Washington
ready
was a
there.
little longer to set up, but they did immediately release people who were like in jail for just like weed offenses.
Yes.
Nothing heavy.
Yeah.
So that was
Trump
good.
wants to cut the fucking budget. He should legalize marijuana and cut all the fucking expenses that the war against weed is fucking draining. You know,
He
what I
should
mean?
legalize everything. Fuck
It's
just
just
weed.
so weird that prohibition still exists. It's just so weird, man.
It's anti-freedom. And you know what? The Declaration of Independence says, if any government tries to take away our right to the pursuit of happiness, and what do drugs do? If they make you fucking happy, if weed makes you happy, that means that you are supposed to be able to pursue your happiness and smoke that weed. And if anybody tries to make weed illegal, we have the right to fire them and start a new government that protects our right to pursue our happiness and our liberty, man. Liberty is freedom. And this shit ain't freedom. The DEA is violating our rights.
Should we start a new government for weed smokers?
Yeah, the government's shut down right now. Let's start a new government.
I've
right
been looking
here,
at
guys.
I've been looking at the Cascadia movement, and I look at like how
Yeah.
they want the country to be. It's like, wow, lots of cool places on there. Vancouver, Portland, Seattle, and then like Humboldt County. Some maps want to let Idaho in. I say no.
Idaho's
the
pretty
panhandle
desolate.
of Idaho is really nice, but the rest of it.
Why are you hating on Idaho, man? Don't hate on Idaho.
Oh, yeah, man.
We have a lot of potatoes in Washington State.
I don't know shit about Idaho.
Idaho.
I've never had their
Idaho?
potatoes before, man. Idaho has some fucking great
Washington
potatoes.
State makes great potatoes though too. So
Someone in the chat was like Cascadia. It's called a Google search, man.
it's a Google search,
Look
man.
it up.
They're trying to turn the Northwest into its own country called Cascadia.
Yeah.
And California's trying to have their own state, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
we were reading the map wrong though when we looked at it on the show. It wasn't San Francisco, LA, and everything in between. These new separatists want all the fucking boonies of California.
Oh wow! Oh, they want that red state.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. That's dumb. Like,
well,
why would you want to give up San Francisco and Hollywood? Like, that's big money, man.
And also,
this whole weed thing is big money, which is why it should be legalized on a federal level, because it could get us out of the deficit. And I think New York's the next. New York's the next to drop. They've got to go now that California's done it.
Yeah,
I think as long as we have the slave prison system, weed's gonna be there as a catch-all to get more people into their prisons.
And that's one point that Canada's way ahead of us on, because on July 1st, 2018 will be not only Canada Day, but Weed Day in the entire country of Canada. Full legalization throughout the entire country.
Yeah.
It'll be the largest area of land in the world that weed is totally legal in. Think about it that way.
Canada's already the largest area of land in the world where there's excess. There's I think there's 10 extra inches of pussy for every inch of dick in Canada. So
I didn't know about that.
A lot of deep vaginas in Canada, a lot of short dicks.
Well, they have.
This is what I read.
They have a small population, though.
No, they're very small.
Because this is going to be great because the DEA has been lying to us about weed for so many years, and now if Canada fully legalizes it, they're going to prove that marijuana is fine and that people can handle it responsibly.
Yeah, but that isn't going to bother our government.
They've been doing it in the Netherlands for 20 years now.
Dangerous as heroin, dude. The
30
DEA
years, whatever.
That's what I'm saying, though. Our government doesn't give a fuck if it's successful or good in other countries.
The reason why it's dangerous is because it's so easy to create. It would create money out of nothing for people, and it's hard to handle that. It's hard to tax it and keep your thumb over people. So you just keep it from happening.
Well, I think it should be an option, man. I think people should be able to sell it on their own without a license, and people should be able to, sell it in the stores recreationally. Why not? Why not have both options there? And then you have a competitive marketplace, or else you're going to have these dispensaries that are fucking selling shit for $80 an eighth and shit. And it's going to fucking be a shithole, but that just gives more opportunity for personal dealers to
you should be able to have that opportunity, but the people that actually have the opportunity, they're the ones that control things. They don't want other people to have opportunities. It takes money out of their pocket, and that's really what everything is about, not just weed. Every method of control is about keeping the poor poor and the rich richer. This last year, I think 82% of wealth went to the 1%. New wealth generated this last year went to the 1%. The bottom 50% had no new wealth. So
sounds like slavery to me, man.
It's that's really what weed comes down to. If they found a way where they could get, like Marlboro could make them fucking sweet weed cigarettes and make more money on it than they were making on tobacco, they would move over to that in a heartbeat. But they know that it's a lot easier to grow a fucking weed in your closet than it is to grow a pack of cigarettes in your closet.
Well, another thing about that is you can't patent a plant.
Yeah,
you can patent like a drug. So from the big pharma angle of it, they don't want you to use weed, but they want you, they might give you Marinol, which is THC in a pill.
Yeah,
that's okay. Or synthetic heroin, that gets you addicted.
That's why they want to shut kratom down, because it's taken away, because it's a fucking natural plant.
Exactly. It's true. It is true. He is right.
Pimp Monk's spoonfuls of kratom are just the most hilarious thing to me.
They did the same thing with salvia.
Yeah. Well, salvia, I don't know if it was a CIA plot to get rid of it, but a lot of stupid college kids ruined salvia because they were pranking their friends into doing it. It became the thing because salvia rips you out of your body and puts you on an astral journey, and like
it is true.
People were pranking people with this shit like it was some joke, and this is like a sacred herb that only certain shamans are supposed to use.
Every salvia freak out video I've ever seen is because people smoked it like it was weed.
Yeah.
And it's way more potent than weed. So you taking a giant bong hit of it is way too much. You should just take one little puff of it.
Is it too much to live in a country where we can have our weed, we can have our salvia, we can have our kratom, we can have our Four Locos without the fucking some white blonde girl doing a backflip over the McDonald's counter and getting them taken away from us? Like, it's not fair.
Well, I don't mean to say this, but when I am king, I am going to legalize all drugs, including marijuana, and give them to everyone for free on demand. But I will educate people on the dangers of the dangerous ones. But, it's all going to be free and delivered 24/7 to you.
I get free kratom!
Delivered by robots to any location on Earth for free.
So, Evan, before we move on, I have a question about this. When is the world going to decide that we need to hold an election for king of the world? How does that happen?
It's not necessarily an election, but I'm just going to get the people of planet Earth and here in America to stand up and see that our rights are unalienable rights as detailed in the Declaration of Independence are all being violated right now, and we have the right to create a new government, a new world order based around Evanism, this plan to bring about heaven on earth by replacing 100% of human labor with robotics, automation, technology. So it's just all of us collectively creating a new government that is for the people, by the people. So because right now we have a fucking, this is a dictatorship, man. The government's supposed to be all of us gathering together, and we come up with the laws, and then our elected representatives put them into law by meeting with each other to put them into law. They're supposed to take our will. But right now they're cutting us out of the equation, and they're fucking making their own laws without ever talking to us, and then they never take our fucking will into consideration. And it's not a democracy, man.
It's true, because we don't vote on every single issue. We vote on who gets to decide what happens. We vote on our representatives, and then they vote on what happens.
But they're not representing us, man.
No. I mean, representative is just the title we assign to them.
You can see with the whole Ajit Pai net neutrality thing, who's really in control of the government. It's the companies with their hands so far up these guys' asses. They just puppeteer whatever fucking law they want.
Pinwheel them.
Pinwheel them motherfuckers. Ajit Pai getting pinwheeled by Verizon and Comcast, double stuffed like a Oreo.
Oh yeah. And a Disney dick in the anal cavity.
Damn.
That's just the way it is now, though. Like, if you think you have, if you look back at this 2017 and how 82% of new money went to the 1%, and you really think the government or anybody cares the fuck about you, if you think your vote matters, you're fucking dumb. You need to find a way to get in where you fit in, get as close to that 1% as possible, and don't worry about the government saying yay or nay to it. Just do what you got to do to get it. Even if that means buying 500 bullets and using them very particularly. Maybe not.
All right, we're going to move on to the next story here. Protesters tear down angel sculpture for looking satanic. All right, so this was the artist that made this apparently meant it to look like an angel. I guess because it's red.
Why? When were angels red?
I mean, I've never seen
that's why they think it's a demon?
Red is the color of the devil, man.
In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about satanic angel statues. Okay? Everybody listen.
All right.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is horrible.
Black-clad protesters in southern Athens have torn down a red sculpture shaped like an angel and broke its wing in a fresh act of violence against an artwork critics liken to Satan. Protests against the 8-meter-high sculpture called Phylax? Yeah, which in Greek means guardian, have ranged from throwing white paint and spitting at it to attempting to exorcise it with a Greek priest sprinkling holy water. Didn't they throw paint on this?
Now listen.
Okay, go
the
ahead.
devil was an angel.
Yeah, he was.
Fallen angel.
Yeah, but he was an angel, so what the fuck?
Was he a guardian like Phylax?
Well,
he didn't have as cool of a name.
Yeah, Satan sucks. Phylax is
It
way
also
cool.
does. It sounds like some part of someone's like genitalia or something.
Whipping out the Phylax.
Yeah.
Thudding the hammer down.
Child drug, though. Take Phylax and get it a hard on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is horrible, man. There's supposed to be freedom of religion, and they're saying they're going to tear down this fucking statue because they're a religion. It's made out to be the fucking boogeyman. You know, everybody's always shit talking. Oh, the devil. Blame the devil for everything evil.
There's a few towns called Athens in the United States, but judging by the palm trees, I'd say this is Athens, Georgia.
I just wish they would have had a video camera.
Or is this
doing an
Greece?
Exorcism on this fucking thing.
It could
I wonder
be
what they
Greece.
use.
I think it
Super
is
soakers
Greece.
to get the holy water up there or something. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I
can't
judging by
tell.
the blue roof, I would say it's Greece.
I don't know. They said there was a Greek priest, so why else would they have that unless
A lot of blue
Oh,
roofs.
and
in
look at
Greek
the mayor's
agriculture,
name.
or
Okay,
agriculture.
yeah, this is Greece. This is Athens, Greece. Wow, you know what? Shame on me. I just assumed that it was the U.S. because crazy Christians doing something stupid.
Now you assumed it was the South because of crazy rednecks.
Well, Athens. Well, no. There's an Athens, Ohio, but there's no palm trees in Athens, Ohio.
Well, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I was thinking.
But I would have thought Athens, Georgia too.
No, I assumed it was Greece right off the bat, and
Really?
then when you started saying Georgia, I was like, "Am I stupid?" But luckily, I'm not. It was you, Ben. You were stupid.
It was me. Someone says Athens, Georgia does not have palm trees. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, palm trees are like southern Florida.
I've seen,
Orlando.
I've
has
seen a palm
trees.
tree in Georgia.
Tallahassee in Georgia.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we got a couple palm trees here in
Let's look it
Washington,
up.
but they're not actually like they were moved here.
Well,
they
there's
were
some
stuffed.
in Mississippi, the Gulf of Mississippi. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. They have in here in Minnesota. They made like the Church of Satanism did a monument for the soldiers and shit, and they had to let them put it up, and a lot of Christian groups were getting all up in arms and trying to get it taken away and shit. But they had the right to do it, man. It's freedom of religion, man.
If your God was so powerful, would he need you to go door to door and tell people so? Like that's what gets me the most out of all this. People are part of a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
So yeah. So I'm guessing these are like Orthodox, like Greek Orthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah, hooded priests. Okay, so late on Wednesday night, a group of 10 to 15 hooded persons tied it to the back of a truck and drove away, pulling it down. Mayor
Palaio Falero Dionysus Hatzidakis.
We should make a movie where
Balky Papanopoulos.
The movie, man.
Hatzidakis.
I just want to know why Undertaker got his acolytes out, to come and take down his statue.
Billy always brings it back to wrestling.
I know he does.
I have to. I'm a fucking white trash piece of shit.
Its wings are now broken, said Hatzidakis, who has filed a lawsuit. It has been severely damaged. Yeah, I mean, they fucked up some property.
That's horrible, man. I'm not with that at all, man. Look at it. It says all this violence against the sculpture. Fucking sculpture violence, man. All sculptures matter, man.
Well, they do matter. That's fucking art that they're destroying because of their bullshit religion. Fucking assholes.
Well, to be fair, It was shitty art.
Well, yeah, but it's still art.
It's still art, right? But it's not like it was some
But it's just a
4,000-year-old damn Sphinx or something. It was a stupid fucking headless devil-looking angel.
But that's what. But if you let them do stuff like that, they're gonna keep on. I know it's the slippery
I'm not
slope,
saying let
Alex,
them do it.
but
I'm just saying if they did that to my art, I would be pissed. But they did it to somebody else's art, so I'm like, fuck, it's ugly.
it is ugly. But
you shouldn't do that. But I mean, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? The fucking British soldiers used to shoot off the face of the Sphinx.
I mean, well, there's been attacks on all kinds of famous artwork. Even like David. Someone took a hammer to Michelangelo's David.
Yeah, before David had a throbbing fucking dong.
I think it was his foot.
And maybe yeah, maybe.
But yeah,
David dick.
in the Vatican, there's another Michelangelo sculpture of Mary holding Jesus's dead body, and now it's behind bulletproof glass because people have shot at it before. So everyone. A lot of people look at that shit and they're like, oh, this is idol worship or this is satanic, so we have to destroy it. So this kind of shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
People like to ruin everyone else's good time is what it boils down to.
Yeah, I think if you break a piece of art...
period art, but I wouldn't destroy it.
I just like art in general. I don't care if it's period art.
You've never seen period art?
Looks like
I've
finger
seen it,
painting,
man. But I get squeamish at blood, man.
Finger painting with ketchup.
They throw their coochie blood on a canvas and call it art.
Hell yeah, man. Art. What is the acronym for art, anyways, man? All retards to tickle.
Altered right-wing turds.
Thank you, Ruby.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Ruby, for the...
Thank you. Yeah, guys, your support for this show keeps it going, and thanks to all 1,300 of you guys. I think we're closing in on a new record. If we can get to, I think, like 15.
Yeah, wake up your mom.
15,
wake
16?
up your cousins. Tell them Alter Perspective is live, and they're missing out.
Yes,
they're missing out because in a little bit, a huge Evanism secret is going to be revealed that involves this show, man.
If you're in Hawaii, tell them that the nukes are coming to wake them up, and then be like, just kidding, watch this.
Yeah.
and I'm going to allow the audience to name my third testicle.
Oh, shit, really?
Wow.
That's historic, dude. Hell yeah. Tonight? You're going to let the audience tonight or in the future?
I guess they can tweet it to me or whatever, and I will pick the name and give it on the next episode.
Are you going to do a poll so people can vote on it, man?
What are the first two named?
Righty and Lefty.
Righty and Lefty. Damn it. I thought there was like some holy trinity and we were going to have like the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Actually, it's Alfred and Hitchcock.
Hold on, wouldn't your cock be Hitchcock?
Yeah, Alfred and Hitch, maybe?
Because my nuts are bigger than my dick, so it doesn't really matter. My dick is not. It doesn't matter.
His dick doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
All I got is balls, man. Let me have my balls.
Are you sure you have 3 testicles and it's not just your 2 balls and then your dick? Your dick is just well-rounded?
I don't know if you know about this, but I need to educate you on this. I'm actually one of only 200 recorded cases of a third testicle, and very even fewer people who have a working testicle. I have a working third testicle, so it's very rare. But
how does it feel to have your?
What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, man. I heard that you can sell a testicle for $35,000, and I don't know about you, man.
Yeah.
You got that extra one for a reason, maybe, dude.
And they all work, like they're all working.
You told Pimp Monk that.
All three, and that's what's very rare is all 3 of my testicles do work.
Pimp Monk's gonna walk out with $105,000.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I bust a nut, a chick looks like she meant on a Jackson Pollock painting. I'm telling you, dude, that shit's everywhere, man. It's like I could spray paint a fucking room.
Hey.
You must have like an overactive prostate too.
But yeah, they can name it though if they want to. Just send me names.
Have you done anything since your birth that triumphs over having 3 testicles, or were you just born at your peak?
I grew a third asshole as well.
A third?
How'd you grow that? Were you playing around with a fire poker?
Yeah, it was a horrible accident. Let's just leave it at that.
I don't even want to know how you got the
Sometimes
second asshole.
That was the joke. See, I didn't even think about the second asshole. I just went straight to the third. Hey, by the way,
You're a young genius.
Oh, never mind. I was going to kind of plug something, but
go ahead.
I'm doing my very first stand-up pretty soon at a club in Palm Springs, California. So yeah, I'll let guys know more about it when it gets closer. But yeah, it's my first gig, and I'm making money and everything for it. So
Yeah, he's going to be opening for me, so you guys really want to come out because I'm fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, weren't we talking about letting Pimp Monk on at least one of our wrestling podcast episodes?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Oh, really? You're going to be so kind to fucking let me on the goddamn podcast.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking you could be a guest, maybe like one of the episodes, like Molly Holly, maybe.
Maybe he can introduce us, and then he'll shut the fuck up for the rest of it.
Welcome to Ben and Billy's Slam Situation, you know, and then
Kill you, Bo. I will kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you.
You got to take a test before you can be on the show, man. You got to prove you know enough about wrestling, man.
I'm starting to believe in you. Don't join the dark side.
I won't, man. Don't worry, I won't. What happens when the computers we come out with artificial intelligent comedians, man? Are you fucking worried about your job getting taken? Pimp Monk
memes have already taken away most comedians. You go to a comedy club, half the comedians nowadays are old, bitter people because kids post memes instead of their routines.
Exactly.
Well,
man.
this is going to be more of like a kind of a one-man kind of show thing. It's an hour thing I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I thought I'm happy. I'm excited about it. So
you got a date on that yet?
Not exactly. It's probably going to be the end of February or beginning of March. Not 100% sure yet. But like I said, I will announce it when it gets closer and everything. So yeah. Not to take up too much time though.
Someone in the chat said, "Take me to the Terry Fold dance, please." What is that?
I do not
Are we in
know.
high school?
That sounds weird.
Should I let them wear my varsity jacket?
Is the Terry Fold the labia?
I don't know.
The Terry Fold?
We can hold hands in the hallway. I'll let you wear my varsity jacket.
Sally
when
Hawkins
I score a
dance?
touchdown, I'll point to you in the stands like, "Yeah, girl, this is for you."
This is for you letting me into your Terry Fold.
Yeah. All right.
They're saying computers are getting better at humans than at reading. Holy shit, no duh, man. A computer can read a whole book instantly. It doesn't have to go word by word. It can read all the words.
Autocorrect fucking sucks.
Human beings are not the highest power in existence.
The robots are
way more.
This should be a tagline for like Terminator 5 or 6. The robots are coming and they can read.
LeVar Burton as LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow.
Hell yeah, LeVar Burton, man. That would be great.
Autobots in the sky. They can read We Will Die.
Bum, bum, bum.
So why don't you do an imitation of Ultimate Warrior, Ben? That was not the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah,
Who needs
Warrior,
so
rest in peace, Warrior.
much? But I know I love you.
Who needs Ultimate Warrior when you have Reading Rainbow and Terry Folds?
Hell yeah.
Dig your anchors into my bones.
That fucking scared the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting you to do that. I taste my own asshole right now.
As you, Hulk Hogan, journey to WrestleMania.
Scary Ben. Scary Ben.
Tear down the cockpit door, Hulk Hogan. Take
That's
the two
pretty good.
pilots who have already made the sacrifice. Shove the control into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
God damn it. He's good at that.
And soon you'll be close to parts unknown. All right. artificial intelligence program built Alibaba and Microsoft have beaten humans on a Stanford University reading comprehension test and beaten me. Because I've already fucked this up.
Damn.
This is the first time that a machine has outperformed humans on such a test, Alibaba said in a statement Monday. I can't get over that his name is Alibaba.
Alibaba is the company, right? Or the website,
name.
Alibaba.
Alibaba, B-A-B-A.
Trades publicly as Baba.
Baba. The test was devised by artificial intelligence experts at Stanford to measure computers' growing reading abilities. Alibaba's software was the first to beat the human score. So this is
crazy.
serious. I mean, like,
oh yeah, it's fucked up, man. This is some real shit. These AIs are really capable. They have a robot now that you can play rock, paper, scissors with, and it can beat you every single time because it's using slow motion cameras to detect the slightest movements in your hand before you do it, and it can beat you every time at rock, paper, scissors. This is
But
crazy.
I lose rock, paper, scissors to like 5-year-olds. So that's not a big deal. I suck at it.
But yeah, first they start reading better than us, then they start shooting weapons better than
Why
us.
would you create a robot that can do rock, paper, scissors in the first fucking place?
Exactly.
I mean,
But
they've
see,
had computers that play chess and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, but chess is a thinking game. Rock, paper, scissors ain't shit.
I just think they should invent a computer that plays Russian roulette.
Oh, you all about some death tonight, man.
You know why? Because I'm going to live forever, bitch.
Dark.
Anyways, Alibaba said that the computer will be able to read Pimp Monk's mind, and it'll all be big fat asses and kratom.
No, yeah,
it's interesting.
Definitely kratom. And this big fat black ass.
What if Pimp Monk was the John Connor, man, and he was destined to win the war against Skynet, man?
Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Give Skynet some kratom.
What do you mean, what if? You should already know if he is.
Hell yeah. Well, we all are playing our part.
Wait a minute, are you trying to give hints away now, Evan?
Well, yeah, stay tuned. I still got that secret I'm about to reveal a little bit later on, man.
Real revelation.
I'm looking forward to this, man. It better not be about pee, though.
But see, that's why I need to become king so that I can be in control of these fucking robots, man.
Better not be about pee, though. Every time y'all bring up some pee, I gotta go take a piss, and then Billy think I died because I had too much kratom.
The fun fact of the evening with pee.
Speaking of piss, in ancient Egypt, we used to take psychedelic mushrooms. The king and the queen would take psychedelic mushrooms, and the word peon used to be a good word because people would we would piss out the mushrooms, and the active ingredient, the psychedelic ingredient in the mushroom, stayed in our pee, so other people could drink it and get high off the mushroom.
This can't be true.
They
Did you remember his snow cone story?
And that's where pee.
You're just making this shit up, Evan.
No, that's for real, man.
I am blown away. I'm blown away.
Why do you know so much about piss, Evan? Why?
Look up Terry folds.
I know what they are. I was fucking around. Jesus, man.
Is Evan Googling pee every day?
I'm just over here Googling piss and Terry folds. That's my life now. No, this someone says this is the same as Evan's Viking story, but this one it tells us where the name peon came from. Like that's a pretty fucking different story. This is the origin of a word. And here's fucking Chris Raygun's back here again.
Yeah, because we're moving back to videos.
Back to life.
I haven't touched any yet, so I think it's time for the kratom.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
There it goes.
Me doing the Ultimate Warrior for like a half a minute has made me start to lose my voice already.
You got some water? I got a bottle of water in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll grab some.
Go grab some water. You know that.
There's 2 bottles in the fridge if you want to grab them. I'll take one. Oh, shit. You want to get me one, too? I set up a trap.
How dare you?
Oh, thanks. I set up a trap so the bottle would fucking fall over on Ben, and it landed on his toe. He's probably got to have him amputated now. These are big bottles.
Holy shit,
It's
man!
not
It's
some
like
little
the movie
baby
Home
bottle.
Alone was based on you, man.
I love
setting up traps and shit.
I love going to Ben's studio, though. He's always got badass soda and water. He's got everything you want to drink right up in that motherfucker at all times. I love going to that studio.
Wouldn't that be great if the next meetup was a Home Alone house meetup where all the fans came in and we set up traps and like had a big fucking fan meetup and everybody had to like trip over micro machines and shit?
Micro machines.
That would be cool.
God, do you remember those micro machine commercials with the guy that could talk super fast?
Gotta get it up before I lose the Porsche Testarossa. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I love that shit.
I watched a YouTube video on him the other day for like no reason. It was just out of nowhere.
Let's see.
An RKO out of nowhere.
Thank you for
I
that
gotta
Ultimate Warrior
for people too young to like even understand how fast this guy talked.
Oh, he made a whole career off of this too. It was he did a lot of different commercials. This Micro Machines was just one of like many.
I'm just gonna throw it up on the screen here.
Did the stream drop out?
Somebody just said I was born in 1960.
I'm getting RIP
That's
stream
fucking
from
old.
everybody in the chat.
No, looks like we're okay.
They're trolling
so.
us, man. They're fucking trolling us. Don't fall.
I
for
think
it,
maybe we had like a hiccup or something.
Was this,
80s Micro
was this the
Machines
dad that did a
commercials.
spot on Saved by the Bell also?
He probably did do a spot on
Did
Saved
he
by the
play
Bell.
a teacher?
He was doing yeah, I think so.
Micro Machine Man, presenting the most miniature motorcade of Micro Machines. Each one has dramatic details, terrific trims, stupendous styling, precision paint jobs, working wheels, Micro Machine cars of vast variety, including Lamborghini, Trans Am, Corvette, 4x4 Blazer, pickup Charger, and many more. Micro Machine planes, polished, perfect precision, like F-15 Corsair, Space Shuttle, P-51 Mustang. Micro Machine boats a fabulous fleet of tugs, PTs, and speedboats. Talk about small. Micro Machines are less gargantuan than a grasshopper, midget as a marble, and smaller than a silver dollar.
Hey, Dad!
You want to get more Micro Machines to add to our collection?
Yeah!
I'm going to commit this colossal collection of Micro Machines. Collect them, trade them, race them. The Micro Machines, set sold separately from Galoob.
Was that the kid that played Anakin Skywalker in the Phantom Menace?
Hayden Christensen.
I don't think. Obviously, it wasn't.
I loved Micro Machines as a little kid. I don't know why. I'm worried that might have stunted my penis growth because I was always playing with tiny things. I think I have a lawsuit on my hands.
Playing with tiny.
There's something saying that the stream dropped. Refresh your page. I think it dropped for like 5 seconds, and some of them can't get back on it.
Shit, man. Technical difficulties. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Shit
Hey,
happens.
what's up with this? I like this guy's fucking shirt. What is he? He's like Beetlejuice and Waldo mixed together.
You know, he's Chris Waldo.
But
All right, so
the most bland Waldo ever. Nobody wants to find him. They're just like, no, stay there, dude. We're gone.
I'm still stoked that they thought this was exciting. Go ahead.
There was a little bit of time where Oprah, people were talking about Oprah running for president, even though she never actually said she was going to. And this is Trump responding, "I'll beat Oprah."
Hey, can you beat Oprah, by the way? Yeah, I'll beat Oprah. Oprah would be a lot of fun. I know her very well. You know, I did one of her last shows. She had Donald Trump. This is before politics. Her last week. And she had Donald Trump.
It was before politics. He was on Oprah's show before there was politics.
You know, back before half of America fucking hated my guts, I was on the Oprah show.
This was before politics.
The family was very nice. No, I like Oprah. I don't think she's going to run. But you can beat her.
She's not. He was right.
I don't think she's going to run.
She's got too much to lose. Oprah has too much to lose running for president.
Trump has to be a time traveler to be so sure of himself. Like, there's no other way.
Yeah, he's got that fucking Gray Sports Almanac in his back pocket, man, wrapped up in an Ooh La La magazine, man.
Billy loves this shit. He sets him up every time for this time traveling shit.
Hey, him up. Shh. Don't.
Stay on topic.
Well, you should have went back in time and shut me up before I said it.
Woo!
Holy shit! But yeah, Trump, he's so fucking smug, man. Yeah, he's a little too confident for how he should be, you know. So it's like maybe he does have that time machine. You know what I'm saying?
There's no in between here. He knows everything or he knows nothing. That's the only way you're that fucking confident and smug. The only way.
It was before politics. You know, politics didn't exist until I ran for president. So.
I know her very well. Thank you, Mr. President.
I know her very well, and when I say that, it means I fucked her.
Biblically, I gave Oprah the harpoon. We sat down over a long night of Omaha steaks and Motown music.
Trump steaks.
Omaha steaks. He used to pitch him on The Apprentice.
Did he?
Yeah, he would always pitch Omaha
Because
steaks.
he actually had Trump steaks too.
Were they through Omaha steaks?
No, it was before that. He sold them at the Sharper Image. The commercials on YouTube now.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Trump steaks are literally the best steaks on earth, and I mean that in every sense of the word.
I mean that in every sense of the word. They don't even use cows. These steaks, they just fall from heaven. They're literally angel steaks. The Greeks have to tear these angels off of statues to make my steaks out of the statue meat.
You know
They're
what?
delicious.
The slogan for Trump steaks in parentheses is, or in quotation marks, is the best steak, the world's greatest steaks.
It should have been Trump steaks. I never miss steaks.
That would have been way better. You should have, man. You should have been in their marketing department at the time. I have it here.
Okay, yeah.
When it comes to great steaks, I've just raised the stakes.
That was smooth.
Upper Image is one of my favorite stores with fantastic products of all kinds.
Who goes to the Sharper Image to buy steak?
I want to. I'm pissed that I missed out on Trump steaks.
That's why I'm thrilled they agree with me. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. And the Sharper Image is the only store where you can buy them.
Yeah, you can get yourself a back massaging recliner and a steak.
You can get a dildo that mom approves.
A little robot that that sweeps automatically.
The Roomba.
Yeah, the Roomba.
Get yourself a Roomba.
It's true, a dildo that mom approves looks like a back massage.
Yeah.
Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had. Truly in a league of their own. Trump steaks are 5-star gourmet, quality that belong in a very, very select category of restaurant, and are certified Angus beef.
What if he goes public with the fact that he's got time travel technology and he starts making it like a vacation thing where you can like time travel back in time to when Trump steaks used to exist and eat a fucking Trump steak back in 1997 and shit, man.
Or what if he was going to the future and stealing cattle from the future and bringing them back here?
Oh shit, that's why the cattle mutilations. That's Trump cutting the little steaks out and leaving the fucking bodies behind, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I think it's true. He's a time traveler.
Prime. There's nothing better than that. Of all of the beef produced in America, less than 1% qualifies for that category. It's the best of the best. Until now, you could only enjoy steaks of this quality in one of my resort restaurants.
How do you judge the quality of a fucking steak? He's acting like there's some objective test to fucking analyze a steak.
I want to eat these steaks off Ivanka too.
You
I love Ivanka. I think that the craziest thing about Trump selling steaks is that he orders his steaks like well done
with ketchup.
Like he should not be the person handling steaks in any regard.
Oh, just wait until later. Just wait until you're gonna love what he says in a minute here.
America's finest steakhouses, but now that's changed. Today, through the Sharper Image, you can enjoy the world's greatest steaks in your own home with family, friends, anytime. Trump steaks are aged to perfection to provide the ultimate in tenderness and flavor. If you like your steak, you'll absolutely love Trump steaks.
Is he really trying to sell us the fact that beef is supposed to get better with age?
It is, yeah.
They
28 days.
Yeah.
28 days.
Yeah, I've been to a steakhouse where they dry rub a steak and age it. It's true.
Unless that meat's set, there's a certain aging point.
Yeah, but he claims to be. He knows about steaks, okay? Believe him.
Treat yourself to the very, very best life has to offer. And as a gift, Trump steaks are the best you can give.
It's like Star Wars at the beginning.
One bite and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And believe me, I understand steaks. It's my favorite food, and these are the best.
Believe me, I understand steaks. It's my favorite food.
A steak is like a job well done.
Oh. Exclusively at
Sharper
Image.
I think he got paid like, there's probably only like 10 of these steaks in existence, and they're like in one store in Albuquerque. But he just made this commercial because Sharper Image said, we'll give you 10 grand every time you put our name in your fucking commercial. Like, it was shilling to the nth degree.
Hell yeah, man. He must have took a wrong turn in Albuquerque, man, on this one.
Yeah.
Here's a video. It's called "Why Dying is Illegal"
on Disneyland property
in Norway.
Oh,
Longyear. I don't know how to say the name of this town. Longyearbyen.
Longyearbyen?
Yeah, Longyearbyen, Norway.
Does that mean live forever in Norwegian or some shit?
This video was made possible by Squarespace. Build your website.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we just did an ad for Squarespace.
Yeah, there's somebody just made $60.
Norway, it's illegal to die. Now, keen viewers will notice that I've already talked about this place in HAI number 5, but any good writer knows that if something works once, reuse it to death, sort of like with Family Guy. Longyearbyen is just so interesting, and in fact, I should probably just go and film a video there, but, you know,
I mean, is it really surprising? Because, I mean, suicide is illegal in a bunch of places, but how are they going to punish you after you're dead?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man.
I say we punish them with necrophilia. That'll teach them. I'll be an officer of the law. I'll fuck all their bodies into submission. That'll teach you,
man. Public necrophilia.
Yes, in front of the children, so they know not to die ever. And together, through the power of my cock, we'll live forever.
Now that's community service right there.
Fucking Stein.
That's community
Fucking Stein.
Well, see, when I become king, I will offer immortality through transhumanism, but I would never force it upon people. I would never say, it's against the law to die. You can't die if you want to. But at least I'm going to make it an option to live forever, but not fucking mandatory. What are these Norwegians doing, man?
It's against the law if I die? Well, you going to lock me up in prison if I fucking die? No, that fat guy's going to come fuck you in your dead ass. Oh, shit.
But that's
supposed to live forever. I better go get some fucking zinc.
Zinc supplements.
Some supplements. I'm live forever, man.
I don't even want to watch the rest of this video. Fuck it.
But what? He hasn't said anything yet.
You ruined it for me.
He hasn't said anything about
with
them.
Your necrophilia.
Ben, I don't want to have sex with dead bodies. I just don't want people. I don't want people thinking they can go around in Longyearbyen dying. They can't just go around Longyearbyen dying. That's against the law.
I'm tired of Longyearbyen, okay? I'm fucking tired
It has been a long year, Ben.
It just started. We're not even 1 month through it.
I haven't had sugar the entire month. It sucks.
Yeah,
no alcohol.
Yeah.
It's been a long year, Ben.
I know. Yeah. You're only 1/12 of the way. Not even.
Yeah, not even like 1/20th, I think. Shit.
From A to zinc. I'm going to live forever because I'm afraid of Billy's wiener.
I'm interested in getting Evan's take on this next video because it asks a question, and I'm gonna ask you first, Evan.
Okay.
Was reincarnation deleted from the Bible?
Yeah, there's the whole Bible, the whole fucking Bible's propaganda to try to frame me, to make because in case you didn't know, I am the biological father of Jesus Christ and the king of the kingdom of heaven. And before I was born a human being on planet Earth, I was an alien to outer space. So I'm kind of like an alien invader. But yeah, they made this propaganda in the Bible about me with all these lies saying I drowned everyone in a flood or that I hate gay people. And then all this shit, man, it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? And so yeah, it's fucked up, man, that reincarnation is real, but they trying to hide it because they don't want people to know that we are reincarnated gods. Billy the Fridge, Pimp Monk, Benpai.
That sounds like Scientology.
Did you say reincarnation is real?
Reincarnation nation, man. It is.
Israel is the nation of reincarnation.
Carnation.
Zionist agendas. Oh no.
But yeah, let's check this out. Let's see what they say, man. Let's see if they agree with me, man.
Praise him.
It is kind of strange because, I mean, wasn't Jesus reincarnated in the Bible?
That was the idea, right? He came back.
I mean, like, because they even say they didn't recognize him when they saw him and that he had like a new body and shit. But then they also say he had the wounds from the crucifixion. I don't know. The Bible doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it was
A survey by Pew
translation.
Research in 2009 yielded surprising results. 24% of American Christians believe in reincarnation.
Okay.
Yet the concept of reincarnation goes against Orthodox Church doctrine.
True.
In 1978, Geddes McGregor argued this should not be the case. He claimed that early Christians did believe in reincarnation. Moreover, McGregor says all written evidence for reincarnation in early Christian teachings and in the Bible was deliberately suppressed by the Catholic Church.
Well, I will say that before there was a unified original Christian church, there were tons of Christians that had different ideas about religion, and they got together and kind of voted on what they wanted their uniform religion to be. And then, of course, after that, it split off into all the different Christian religions you have now, with many of them saying the other ones aren't Christian. So, sure.
Well, in the past, they used to know the truth when my son Jesus was alive, and his name wasn't Jesus. The letter J is like less than 600 years old. His name was actually Evan, which is why the Evangel, the gospel used to be known as the Evangel. But then
I thought it was
then
Yeshua.
Evangelic?
Yeah. And then they killed my son, and they tried to hide the truth about what our true names are, because everybody knew Jesus Christ, or Evan's father's name is Evan. He was named after me. You know, everybody knew all this shit, but then they killed the people that knew the true story, and then they made up their story with this Bible bullshit in the New Testament and fucking came up with all this crazy shit.
Crazy indeed.
I don't think the Bible is that crazy. Like, haven't you ever nailed somebody so hard you didn't see them for a week?
Reincarnation is the transmigration of the soul. When biological death occurs, souls are reborn into another body of an animal or person.
See, reincarnation. We use technology in the kingdom of heaven, which exists in giant spaceships deep in outer space. We use advanced technology to reincarnate, but in order to do it, you have to get permission. It's not a natural process.
What we just watched is not reincarnation, it's metamorphosis. It's not something dying and then being born again in a new body.
Chrysalis?
Yeah.
Christ?
Okay. But it's metamorphosis, it's not reincarnation.
There are different views on how and why this occurs, but in most religions, reincarnation has a purpose. Generally speaking, the deeds or misdeeds of a lifetime determine what happens in the next. As Dr. Christopher Beisch says, people who have lived badly and made harmful choices encounter all the unpleasant circumstances that mirror back to them the bad quality of the...
Here's a question. Does reincarnation even matter if you don't remember your previous life? I would say no. Just like if I had amnesia and I didn't remember who I was or remember anybody I've ever met, it's almost like I'm a new person. It doesn't even matter who I was before if I don't remember any of it.
It doesn't matter, right?
So if you're totally born in a new body and you don't remember it, then why the fuck? I mean, it doesn't even fucking matter if reincarnation is real.
But a lot of people spend their lives worrying about shit that doesn't matter. So
yeah.
And Buddhists believe this shit, like the Dalai Lama, you know, how they search out for the new Dalai Lama to find the reincarnation and shit. So there are religions that fucking believe in reincarnation without a doubt, you know what I mean?
Dalai Lama's a dumb bitch.
Damn.
You think it's really him though, or did they pick wrong? You think they could ever
I think they
choose
picked him wrong, yeah.
Well, the way they do it is they show them possessions.
They have them rap battle, man. They should have them rap battle, man, for who's
Epic
the real
rap
Dalai
battles
Lama,
of
man.
religion. I think I
I'm
would
the
worship Dolly
Lama.
Parton.
I fucked your mama. I came to the scene to cause some drama.
Damn.
Gangster. I would worship Dolly Parton over the Dalai Lama because at least them big fucking tits are highly believable.
She is scary though. She looks like a fucking Muppet.
I don't
now.
care. I would let her put those wrinkly fucking wobbly titties right in my fucking mouth. I'd suck the dust off those beasts.
You'd suck some Bud Light Lime off of
Yeah,
them.
I would.
Evan, what happens just after you die? Any tips or protocol or etiquette? Dude, I'm the first person you get to meet after you die, and I'm your friend forever, so you don't have to worry about anything, man. When you die, you leave your body, and you see everyone around you. You see your body there, and then your soul gets sucked to heaven, and as you travel past all the stars to your starship, you see all the lights of the stars flash past you like it's light speed because you're going faster than the speed of light, and then you get your soul gets put into your new immortal body that is made out of technology, nanotechnology, and then you get to be a god for the rest of eternity.
That was worth your $5, if you ask me. Shit.
Sorry, I tried to get that out as fast as possible.
That's some reassurance right there.
Ask and thou shalt receive, super chatters.
Yeah.
Choices they've made, not out of cruelty, but out of an intention to teach them. Rebirth is essentially a lesson through punishment, with the form and course of each rebirth determined by the balance of your
I'm gonna
sin
come back as
virtue
Eugenia
in
Cooney.
previous lives. Rebirth continues until the soul achieves perfection and can rejoin the universal of existence.
Wouldn't that be great if you could have a fat transfusion? To you need to lose some and there's someone who needs some and you can just transfuse it over to them.
Did you know they found a way to make stem cells out of human fat? And they're actually going to find a way to make fat marketable so people can start farming fat on their own body.
Oh my God.
And selling it.
Let's say I got 20 extra pounds. I got 20 extra pounds and some woman wants bigger boobs. Just pump my fat into her boobs.
Dude, I will cut off one of my back titties and give it to her. I don't need my back titties. My front titties are just getting in the way.
Christians call heaven. It is a cyclical process, and souls can leave the ultimate plane of existence to be reborn in the world again. According to
so while we're talking about reincarnation, I think it's time for the Evanism secret, guys, that I was going to reveal on the show tonight. Are you ready for it? Are you all ready out there in internet land?
Ladies and gentlemen listening in, turn up your speakers and focus your attention, because your friend forever, Evan Lefavor, is going to give his evolution revelation.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew the 4 people on this show, including myself, is the 4 before I was born a human being on planet Earth. In the kingdom of heaven, we all reincarnated here, and I'm going to just reveal one of these identities tonight, but it just so happens that, you see, the alien who I am before I was born a human, it is based on Darth Vader, because the Skywalker family is based on my family, the Sky family, and I have a daughter named Rhea Sky, and her son is based on the real Kylo Ren, who happens to be Benpai, my heavenly grandson. He's part of the royal family of the kingdom of heaven who reincarnated on this planet. So Ben is royalty, y'all.
How did that happen?
Ben, you're a king. You're young Prince Ben.
Damn.
Ben, you're royal.
So now you know why Star Wars, because like I said, Kylo Ren is based on Ben.
Solo.
Kylo Ben.
Now you know why Ben used to wear a mask and shit, and why he got rid of the mask, man.
Kylo Ben got rid of the mask.
I like to go shirtless all the time, too. I mean,
and you have a thick lightsaber that can't be taped back.
I have a big fucking nose.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go.
Mind blown, load blown. Holy shit.
I like to destroy random computer parts when I get angry.
You destroy stars?
Hell yeah. So don't fuck with Ben, because the Force is strong with this one.
Don't fuck with me. I already showed you I can be the ultimate warrior if I need to be.
Ben ain't nothing to fuck with. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
That's right.
Seattle.
But hey, we're all alien invaders, but we're going to do this. You know what I mean? We're going to do this like a nudist.
Trap Kylo.
Damn. I can't wait to find out who Billy is. Is he Lando Calrissian?
Guta.
Wait till you see. I'm saving it for a future episode so that we can build the hype. But yeah, it's gonna blow your mind when you find out who Billy is. Everything's gonna make sense. You're gonna be like, oh, we knew this.
I'm just the pig. I'm the pig Gamorrean guard that got fed to the Rancor in Jabba's palace.
I'm fucking Jar Jar Binks, probably.
You would be the Jar Jar's king, Boss Nass or whatever.
But y'all gotta sign up for the Patreon now. You still have enough time to fucking sign up and become a patron in time to see the Trap Ben pay-per-view. This is like the big fucking. This is the first huge pay-per-view for the Altered Perspective. You gotta see.
Do it
Trap
before the end
Ben.
of this month, okay? Otherwise, you won't get to see it. And if you do, this will happen. Ooh. It'll just show up on the screen like that.
Anonymous.
It'll be immortalized in this episode of The Altered Perspective.
It will be immortalized.
Yes.
I'm such a good singer. I should do that forever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is this an Antifa meetup?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Antifa.
McGregor, early Christian theologian Origen of Alexandria, believed
Santa?
in reincarnation.
Sama?
The Greek scholar wrote over 800 treatises on almost every aspect.
Why is
of
it always the
Christianity.
Greek scholars
He is held up
huddled around by
alongside
little
the
boys when Greeks invented the butt sex? Like, that's what I'm saying. There are always some youthful motherfuckers staring at them. It might just because they're teaching knowledge, but I think it's because they're up in that ass.
There's some Catholic cathedrals that have statues on these fucking buildings of priests getting blown by little kids and shit like that. Like a priest holding the Bible and underneath it is like a kid blowing them and shit. And it's like, holy shit. They just put it right out there back in the day. They used to celebrate that shit. But now it's all put away, man. You know, the secret. The altar boy's secret. It's a
Early
shame,
Saints
man.
as one of the church fathers, one of the most important theologians of all time. Yet he was denounced by the church as a heretic because of his teachings, which McGregor says included arguments in favor of reincarnation.
Thank
but we
you.
only know Origen was a heretic because it was noted in the records of the Second Council of Constantinople in AD 553. This is when his heretical writings were destroyed. So we can never know exactly what he said that was so heretical.
Okay, so you could say that he basically said anything and be like, we don't know though. So whatever.
He said the only way to achieve true reincarnation was to chew on his cummies like bubble gummies.
There was a preacher out there that did that shit. He told his flock that he had a magical cock and that it was a blessing to eat his jizz, and he would line them up and bust nuts.
I don't make this stuff up, guys.
He told his flock he had a magical cock.
Yeah, I'm not a gross man. I didn't make this up. This is historical fact.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
historical, goddammit.
Wow, we're already getting more patrons. Thanks, guys. And actually, if we do end up getting to, let me see who that was, because let's see. If we do end up getting to 3,000 before the end of this month, and all the transactions go through, and it equals out to 3,000 or more, Billy will have to be. Billy will have to be a trap also.
If all the transactions go through, you will see my transaction on the on the trap
Let's
show.
see some transaction with this
It was
transaction.
Daniel Gant. Also, for some reason he didn't show up.
What's up, Stoner McMuffin?
Thank you.
Thank you for the $2 super chat.
He said he wanted to call me out for something. No, not interested.
Just thank you for this $2 super chat. You got acknowledged.
I'm just really not interested. Like,
yeah,
if drama, like I don't give a fuck. I'd rather just laugh and have a good time. I don't even care.
It's pretty much what we're here for. If you haven't noticed, the Altered Perspective has been 100% drama free.
Yep,
I think. Except for when Pimp Monk talked shit about my mom, and then I had to fucking fight him. That pissed me off.
Yeah, but she did try to cut me, man.
My mom will cut you.
Yeah.
Alan Stone.
Thank you. See, you gave me 10, so that means next month your name will be featured at the end of every stream. Because $10 plus. I feature your name at the end of the stream. Also,
and I'm still saying, I am still saying, if you reach $4,000 on your Patreon, the person that puts it over 4,000, I will do a personal Pimp Isha video for them. I'm still offering that. So.
Sweet.
Shit. Don't tease me because I don't have that kind of money, man.
It can be $1 as long as the person that puts it over 4,000.
I'm about to take a loan out on my house.
Hell yeah, man. Remortgage that shit, man. This is worth it. Pimpation.
But on the Billy's positivity thing, yeah, this is what this shit's about, man. I've had a lot of fun since I've been hanging with you guys on this. It's totally fucking cool.
I haven't had a lot of fun, but I know the people watching have. All right, it's been a fucking chore coming here every night to hang out with you fuckers. But I know the people at home love it, so I'm all in.
Hell yeah. She's a hypochondriac. Put her in a
I
body
would say
bag.
this. Evan talks shit behind you guys' back. Evan talks a lot of shit behind you guys' back. I'm just saying.
I don't think Evan has ever talked shit.
Nope.
I mean, in his entire life, I think he came out of the womb positive. The doctor hit him, and he was like, "Thanks, I needed that."
I used to be a negative motherfucker, but I've been trying to be more positive.
Yeah, positivity's where it's at, man. Why focus on the negative?
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Hell yeah.
Wizard. And he looks like a wizard.
See, and Vigilant Christian Mario would be like,
This is the newest Illuminati, transhumanism, alien agenda exposed, evil exposed.
and you know what I mean? Like, and it's not evil. Reincarnation is not evil, but they try to say it's evil because they know Evanism talks about reincarnation, so they try to propaganda about Evanism because they don't want me to become king, because that's where they came out with this antichrist bullshit, you know. So when I become king, they're like, oh, he's the antichrist, don't trust him. And Vigilant Christian Mario makes all these fucking propaganda against me, but he'd call this dude a wizard, and in the Bible it says that wizards and warlocks are evil, you know. But fuck that shit, fuck that evil book, kids. Don't read the Bible, kids, unless you go to evilbible.com and they have all the evil shit in the book itemized, so you can see how fucking evil it is.
Get on your knees and start to pray and read your Bible and do what it say.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. You did it, Pimp Monk.
You had to drop the N-bomb, Pimp Monk. Good thing we're not on Twitch right now.
Yeah, you would have been entered
Yeah.
mercilessly from behind.
I do want
You
to
guys
do
don't
it.
know this, but Pimp is not, he looks white, but he is not a white dude.
No.
Pimp's 100% black, man. Just to let
Yes.
you know. You know,
He just has
I got the
vitiligo.
soul of a black woman.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. I was
The
gonna say that for
asshole
future-
of a black woman.
I was gonna save that for a future revelation on the show, man.
Sweet Sapphire, God rest his soul.
This is the next Evanism revelation. Pimp Monk actually is descended from Precious. He was the aborted fetus that Precious couldn't have in the movie Precious. And when she ran away with the bucket of chicken, Pimp Monk actually fell out of her massive vagina and rolled over into a Hostess bakery where he was raised like the leavened bread, and then sold on a Wonder Truck to a nice white family in Mississippi, Alabama.
Sunbeam.
So what was it?
It's Sunbeam bread, not Wonder.
I don't know the South bread, dude. I don't know your real history.
You don't know
I
Sunbeam?
don't know Sunbeam. I don't eat that. I don't think we have that in the Northwest.
It's the best bread ever, man. Okay, go ahead.
Huh. We had that in Ohio, Sunbeam.
I never seen it.
Yeah. And Wonder Bread and Bunny Bread, all that shit.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question real quick about your childhoods?
Yes, sir.
What was the flavored jam or jelly that your parents would have for you growing up?
I liked raspberry and grape. Those are my two favorites.
I like apple preserves, apple butter, shit like that.
Man, my grandma used to make this strawberry rhubarb jam, dude. That was the bomb. It was
That's good.
Sounds good.
I would always have strawberry. Does anybody eat marmalade? I seen the Paddington commercials, and that bear eats marmalade like crazy. I don't know if anybody grew up on
English.
marmalade.
He's an English bear.
So it's an English thing.
I believe so.
Okay, because I'm like, who the
Apple
fuck eats
butter's
marmalade?
Marmalade and Nutella is what they do over there, man. Those fucking weirdos.
Dude,
Apple
I've made weed infused Nutella before, and it fucking knocked
It hits.
me into
Yeah, I
another
bet.
dimension.
Whew.
Nice. Gotta try that someday, man.
So here's a guy talking about how big a Sasquatch raped him to like conceive a half human, half Sasquatch baby.
The guy had the baby?
No.
Oh. The woman,
a female Sasquatch raped him.
Oh.
This is where it happened this spring, and I come back here because I want to conquer my fears. But I never come back here without a gun or without a dog. I have Jupiter with me.
Or
that dog is not stopping a raping Yeti.
Next time, asshole.
Yeah, the Yeti's going to use that dog as a condom.
What is he mad? He doesn't have. He's got to pay child support now to this illegitimate fucking Sasquatch.
He just brings like a bale of hay and some dead leaves.
It wasn't me. It was Chewbacca.
Big, but he's a tough dog, and all Bigfoot and Sasquatch are afraid of dogs. This is a fact.
That's the one thing about Cocker Spaniels that these English Cockers, they don't care about snow. It's probably 33 degrees, and Joopy was just waiting in the creek. You know, he was. He doesn't care. He could care less. So it's like a good time to him. He's running around in this mud. There's been all kinds of deer over here. Check this out. Like they're eating these apples.
He really sets the scene.
But you see all these deer prints.
I think it's fucked up that he's squatch shaming this poor defenseless Yeti.
Yeah.
She was out in the woods minding her own business, and she just happened to trip, fall on this guy's dick, and make a fucking Yeti human hybrid baby. And this guy's out here fucking making a spectacle of it. Own your fucking manhood, dude. Own your manhood.
My luck, I'm a fucking Yeti feminist.
One day I'm gonna see that Sasquatch. I'll see that Bigfoot. She'll be sorry for what she did to me.
This is a troll.
Holy shit! Hashtag.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say, man.
You'll be sorry when you did Sasquatch to Peter Cade. That was a huge mistake. The worst part about it was that, yeah, it did feel good. That's why, but it was biological. I just blew my load because I had to.
I had to blow my load. I'm not a good actor, but I swear to God, I fucked that Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, I heard the Sasquatch pussy feels like a cow's tongue or something when you're fucking it.
He's a horrible fake crier.
Yeah, this is bad. All right, we're gonna play the next one. This next one is the truth about shithole countries. You know, remember the Trump thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Donald Trump hasn't said anything less than the truth. We are shitholes. In fact, you're manhole. It's just that we don't want the truth. We do not want the truth. We hate the truth. The truth is bitter. It's bitter. Accept it so we can change. Accept it so we can change our country for the better.
When does she pull out the grapefruit and do the, do the slurping thing with the grapefruit?
That's later.
Okay.
It'd be like you're getting them head and fucking them at the same time.
Here. You can't spit.
Another way.
Typhoid, what? You go to court, somebody will go and give the judge a goat, and then they will mess up your case. Police escort armed robbers to go and steal.
I keep reading the subtitles and then I'm like, wait, that's her name. Yeah. And then I listen for a second and I start to read again. I'm like, wait, that's her name.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is she saying? Oh, wait.
Nothing happens to you in this goddamn country and you are broke. You see how it feels.
Is she like in a children's classroom or something?
Have issues with a rich man. That is when you know that we come from a shithole. Our judges are collecting votes. And
Queen Afia Schwar. She's a fucking queen, guys.
Yes, she is.
Hell yeah. Her sister's the queen of vagina.
I'm the queen of vagina.
Our judicial system has been manipulated with money. We have limited our intelligence.
I saw you were watching Vagina Power on your stream, Evan, a few days ago.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
The penis will make you slap somebody.
You ever heard that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta look. Billy, you gotta look that shit up, man.
Someone made me watch it last night on my stream, too. So the Vagina Power is making its rounds. We should get her on the show as a guest.
Ooh, that would be so fucking epic.
Everything is money.
I am
and
around.
We're telling you we are not shitholes. We are shitholes. We are.
What's Whitney Williams doing with this accent?
Deal with it. A country that 60% of graduates are just roaming about in town. People go to the university only to come and form unemployed youth association, unemployed graduate association. Are we not a shithole?
Okay. Well,
I honestly don't know one thing she said the entire time.
Oh, except for shito.
I was
She's
just
basically
and I
saying
just
that
kept
her
thinking
country's. She's supporting what
patient.
Donald Trump is saying is basically
And
what
I
she's
just
saying.
kept.
I was
just kept
patiently
thinking
waiting for her to-
Knuckles meme. Another way, shithole.
I just wanted her to pull out the damn grapefruit. I really thought she was going to suckle that thing.
Something crazy happened to me yesterday. I was streaming on twitch.tv and I started to play Tetris, and all of a sudden, like, over 100 Koreans came to my stream. I guess Koreans love to watch people play Tetris.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you ever want to have me on one of them things, I know all about video games, man. I could just be on there talking video games with you at some point.
Just so stoned, they thought you were one of them, Ben. Your eyes are so squinty, you're so stoned.
That's
racist. I don't know if Pimp Monk is saying what he's saying, because if he was saying what he was saying, he would be saying something racist. And I don't agree with it.
I was saying something racist, actually.
Check your wide privilege, fat ass.
Wide privilege? No, it's crazy because I was playing Tetris and I was so focused on it, and I only had like around 200 people watching me, and then I stopped playing Tetris for a second. It's like almost 400 people watching me all of a sudden.
Wow!
Just from playing Tetris.
Because Tetris is
a
the
classic game.
Yeah, it's probably the greatest game ever invented.
You know, the guy didn't get paid. The guy who invented it, he invented it in Soviet Russia, so he didn't see any money for that until like the late 90s. He didn't see one dime for creating Tetris.
My favorite was the NES Tetris. That was the one I grew up on.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was my first Tetris. That was a good one. That good music, man.
They had the Game Boy version shortly afterwards.
Yeah.
I fucks with Tetris. Seriously,
I heard Nintendo's next system, in order to not trigger the feminists and shit, they're calling it the Game Person, man. Not the fucking Game Boy anymore. It's the Game Person. You can't misgender. You can't misgender the fucking handheld system anymore, man.
Damn.
Game Person sounds stupid, but they already. This is where they already addressed that. Their new system is the Nintendo Switch, showing its ambiguity. It's gender fluidity, and it's a handheld, and it's the plug and play into the TV system.
Is that an underground term for flip floppers?
A switch, yeah. A switch is somebody that can be dumb and submissive.
I'll check out your Dusty the Cockatiel rapping. I guess
Billy has a Switch. I don't have a Switch. Billy has a Switch. I would like to have a Switch. Somebody buy me a Switch.
Yeah, I watched the Dusty the Cockatiel rap last night. It's
really?
It's probably the best bird you're gonna see rapping ever.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how often do birds rap. It's just him chirping over a beat. I'm overselling it. But if he makes you watch any of his other videos, don't. He talked me into watching a video of him eating a poop.
Really?
Yeah, the guy who owns Dusty the Cockatiel.
Oh.
He was like, dude, I'm not watching this. He's like, it's not really a poop. But I was like, that doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the cockatiel, that's cute. What's this other video? Oh.
He's just eating a poop.
The bird's eating shit or he's eating shit?
The owner of Dusty the Cockatiel, he was eating a poop.
Eating a poo-poo.
Yeah, I don't want to see him eating a poo-poo. I do not know the
Oh,
if you eat the poo-poo, you do not know the way.
Yeah, man. She's calling her country a shithole, but it's in our country that they're eating the poo-poo, man. Holy shit.
I think if it's a choice between your country or your shit hole, take it in both holes.
Yeah, two in the pink, one in the stink, right?
There's a dictator in my country, but my country is a shithole. Someone in chat just said Trump's poops are huge.
They are huge.
I like that. I like thinking of Trump's poops.
Time for some cringe rap.
Oh no.
Hottest items these days, thanks to guys like Run DMC and the Beastie Boys, is rapping. What is rapping? Let's have a look before we go any further.
What is rapping? Rapping.
My name is Sack. and I can really rap. So come on, baby, don't give it up. You be down on one knee before you can see with the baddest raps and all of his souls.
So you see, he was like, a new craze that's sweeping the nation is rapping. Let me show you exactly what rapping is. Here we go.
My name is Colton, and I'm here to say...
Colton.
I can't do it. I can't.
Are they whitewashing hip hop here, man? Is that what's going on there?
They're
Like-
doing worse than that.
They're not even
man.
whitewashing. They're fucking dorkifying.
Feet right to the beat, getting in the groove, they start to move. You know I'm the best, there is no test.
What?
Holy shit! It's like the new kids on the block, man. I'm not a proponent of pedophilia.
Oh my goodness.
But I like to think the only reason this guy let them do that on his show is because he's sticking them all. Like, why else would he do? Why does this video exist other than pedophiles? I can't explain it.
He said, "All right, that is rapping."
That is raping.
There's a story involved in something, and it's just a whole lot of fun. And obviously, they were having a whole lot of fun.
I'm not saying pedophilia is good and it never should be good. I'm just saying, how else can you explain that segment other than this guy is grooming those children?
I don't know.
He's grooming them to have his way with
Corey
them.
Feldman too much, man. I know you're trying to
I'm
get
sorry,
him to do Goonies 2 and shit, but
I don't know, but what's this episode called? Swift Dick? Is that what it says behind his head? Swift Dick?
Switchback.
Switchback? He's switchbacking on these little kids, man. He's like, you guys want to come rap on my show? There's no other reason why that existed. Nobody was watching it was like, hey, now that's cool. You know what, Colton? I'm going to buy you a microphone for Christmas. These little white boys, they're just killing it.
I love their dance moves.
More rapping. Plus, we're going to check out what's happening in our makeup room with our makeover. But don't go away. Give me some rap. I want to hear rap.
Ew, because they're clothes.
Oh, no. No!
Oh, this is great. I love this shit. Look at they're wearing. These girls are wearing Canadian tuxedos right now.
Don't. Look, those guys ain't got no class. Oh, we got class. You guys got the stuff in the past. Oh, yeah? That's right. Do you guys want to fight tonight? Uh-huh. That's right. That's right, a fight tonight. Even though we fight with yours, so yes, we heard. Maybe they're wrong, maybe they're right, maybe it really ain't worth the fight. Even though it's only a hunch, don't mean you're not a...
This is the worst ever.
Okay, I'm not a proponent of date rape. But if we could just put some GHB in their drinks so they stop rapping, is that okay? Is that okay?
I mean, it's not the thing
Bill
God
Cosby
likes to do,
might
just
agree
wasting
with
the
you,
time
man.
to be mean to you. So learn a lesson not to be mean to others of a different kind. Courteous and kind.
Why are they barefooted?
Oh, and then now
What
they
is
have the
this?
fucking phalanx, the Greek angel of guardianship. What was that?
On a phone?
Yeah,
this is way cooler than whatever was just watching.
Yeah, this is the best thing ever. She's talking into a fucking green eggplant.
Hell yeah.
E.T. phone home. Can you believe I'm gonna shove this thing in my alien anus? Stay tuned.
Here's another one.
Yo, I live at the hood
shit, it's gonna be
because
special.
I am
It's gonna be a
so
special
rich.
rap.
Yo, it's Down
Oh,
syndrome
where's that
Hitler.
Down syndrome, man? Come on.
It's Down syndrome Hitler, and I'm here to say.
Because they are hot and they like it. My love, baby, do you want to?
I don't want to laugh at this kid, man.
I do. I want to laugh at him. I can't laugh at him because I'm too busy getting sick to my stomach.
But at least he has a reason to be retarded. The mother chicks did.
Be my
Whoa! Whoa!
Like me
That was
so
skill.
bad,
Did you see him tard throw that ball too?
Love me and my dreams,
He's not
baby.
disabled. He's fucking special, man.
He's got like a
special powers.
Lamborghini or something, or a Ferrari.
Yeah,
Is he
where did he get the
retarded?
chopper suicide doors? You know, I feel bad I talk shit about this kid. He's probably a better human being than I am in every way. He's the way he threw that ball into the fucking basket and now he's driving a suicide door. Fucking
Down syndrome.
Oh no!
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Me in the hood, you love me forever, my love. We fight no more. We get together no more, my love. We know you will love me forever.
Shit. He can crush cans, dude.
He's
You
a
know
surfer
he's
too.
Oh fuck!
And he surfs. He can crush cans with his fucking.
He's seriously a better human being than I am. So I like how this
Surfing
video
is
had to
not
go
easy.
up on Live Leak. Like YouTube wouldn't even put it up. Hosted on Live Leak, the home of brutal beatings and dash cams, and now rapping Down syndrome Hitler.
People are in the chat were saying that this is proof of reincarnation. This is Hitler because he did so many shitty things when he was alive. Was reincarnated as this motherfucker.
Yeah, they still gave him suicide doors and fucking surfboards and shit.
Yep.
They're like, you did a lot of horrible things, Hitler. You're going to be Down syndrome, but because you collected so much art, we're going to give you all the materialistic things because you were a humanitarian of the arts.
Love in my dream heart, baby. I love me so bad.
If they ever make
And
Surf
love
Ninjas 2, they could have
is
him in the movie.
in
man.
my
I know
heart,
that one word
baby.
he said though. I can't understand that one word.
You know, I've actually seen this kid before. The reason he has all this money and stuff is that he's Steve Gutenberg's son.
No, he's not.
Yeah, this is Steve Gutenberg's
No,
son.
it is not.
Yeah,
You liar. You're lying.
Steve Gutenberg, he's like a big time
I know
Freemason. He's got a history of Freemasonry, and so they have all this money, and
you're making shit.
This is young Gutenberg, my dude.
Short Circuit 5.
You want to
Hell
be
yeah.
Oh, he's got a tractor. Yeah, riding lawnmower.
Chromosome alone.
Oh, he's got his own private lake and a fucking
And a floating
trampoline.
trampoline in the lake.
I don't think it's in the lake.
Oh, he ain't stunting.
For you, baby. I want to be with you forever, baby. Baby, do you
Is that
love me
The Miz and
so
fucking?
bad? I love
Yeah, and Zack Ryder.
in the hood. I am a gangster, baby. Do you love
This
me
kid's
so
balling,
Damn.
dude. Yeah,
How many takes did that take?
honestly, I could do 1,000 takes and I couldn't lay it up like that kid just did. He just fucking smoked that shit.
so bad? I am getting together to
I like
be
the
with you.
rapping him though. It's just like
I can't even there's no way I can hate on this because I can't shoot a basketball like that. I don't have a fucking car like that.
no, his dad does.
It doesn't matter if his dad does. Like, he's stunting on me, and it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck, but man, good for him.
I would never want a car with doors that open like that, though, man. That's fucking the only way I'd go crazy like that is if it was a DeLorean, man. That's the only car I would have with doors that open weird. This is gonna.
He peed his pants.
Yeah,
on.
I was wrong. It's not a Ferrari. It's not a Lamborghini. It's just like a normal car with suicide doors on it. Okay, so fucking sue me.
It's a Lincoln Town car with the suicide door lock.
My love will always be with
Holy
you,
shit!
baby,
He's just punking kids out in the pool too.
Yep.
This dude's tight. I like this guy actually.
So bad, my love. We get
He's got a
together,
wheelbarrow.
love in my heart.
And a little plastic horse and a dolly and some fun noodles.
That's
Did
a
you ever
real
see?
horse, by the way. It's just
Yeah.
very
The Vigilant Christians baptism video is great because there's like a fun because it was in a swimming pool and there's like a fucking
fun noodle
floating around in the corner of the screen and he's all
And he-
crying.
Oh, you got to see that, Billy. Yeah, he's crying. It's so emotional, and he probably pissed his pants. He probably peed in the pool, man. He got too excited.
You guys ever been baptized?
Oh, fuck, he kicked the horse, man.
Did you ask if I've been baptized?
Yeah, have you ever been baptized?
Yeah, I was baptized as a baby because I grew up Catholic. So
I was baptized. I was like 12. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, shit, man.
Catholics get you early. Catholics get you within the first few years normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they baptized me when I was a baby too, man, and that's fucking crazy shit to initiate
See, I
your
thought
fucking
the
baby
Catholics
into a
just-
cult.
They just do the little dribbles of water, though, right? See, I was fully emerged and pulled out, and yeah.
Oh, did you feel transformed, man? Were you reborn?
I was scared. Like,
hell yeah,
really, really scared. I was like, "What?" Yeah, it was a scary situation for me.
That's weird, man. I don't know.
This dude just kicked the horse, by the way.
He's beat the dead horse.
I want to hurt you anymore, somebody.
He's a triple threat. He plays guitar
you
too.
anymore, baby. Baby, we get together
The
with
only thing
my
I've
love.
understood he said is baby. That's the only thing I've understood that he said once.
He's trying to. He's professing his love for a woman. Is what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
In my heart, love me so bad.
In my heart, love me so bad.
Look at that.
That's LeBron James right there. That's LeBron.
He should just join the Harlem Globetrotters and stop being a rapper, man.
The Harlem Globetrotters.
He's a little too white. I don't believe, and I believe that this is true. I don't believe there are any white members of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Well, that's what the Harlem Globetrotters needs is a retarded
affirmative
guy
action.
in blackface as their. Yeah, they need a retarded guy in blackface to be their mascot, man.
Yeah, I agree with
three-pointers
that.
and shit.
I agree with you on that. 100%.
They need Down syndrome Hitler to be their mascot. That's what the Globetrotters need.
We definitely need white people to take over the Harlem Globetrotters. We definitely need that.
He's actually started a group with the kids in the Special Olympics. They're the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, I just
they're
said
tardy.
that. I just said that.
Did you just say that?
I didn't hear him say it. I heard you say it.
Yeah, what a
first,
liar.
Billy.
Pimp Monk's such a fucking joke thief. If you guys want to see Pimp Monk live in, was it Pasadena, California, he's going to do an hour long of my jokes, so you're going to love it, because I'm really funny.
I guess you came up with LeBron James joke too, huh?
No, I wouldn't say that shit. You must be trying to sneak in some of your garbage material, pussy.
I hear you. Anyways, do real white people even like basketball? Yes.
Yeah, Larry Bird, my dude.
Wow, he hasn't played in a long time though.
But he was the last good white
No,
baller, right?
that's not true.
Basketball was
John
never as
Stockton, like
exciting as it was when Michael Jordan was around.
I mean, I don't know. I'm no sports analyst, but I don't know if another white guy in my lifetime has played at his level. But
I don't think
the
Detlef
game's
Schrempf
really
counts.
different now. The thing
What's
I
the
always
dude?
Bird's the word, man.
Yeah. What's his name? Was pretty good. Steve. I played Phoenix Steve something. I can't think of his damn name though.
There was remember they used to wear those really little shorts? Like how the fuck did they pull that off? Did they use duct tape for that?
For the
basketball shorts used to be way shorter. You'd be afraid of some dicks popping out.
I think you wore the cup, right?
Really?
In sports, don't
For
you?
basketball?
Wouldn't you? Because of elbows and knees and shit.
Why would you get elbowed in the dick,
dude?
in
It's because they're always
basketball?
body
Unless you're
checking.
Like, unless you're like 10 feet tall or something.
I think what they did back in the day, because everybody was so tall, is they just plugged the tip of their penis into their butthole, and that kept it all intact.
It kept
Someone
it
wanted to know
intact.
what our thoughts are on Free the Nipple as a feminist movement. What our thoughts are. They donated $5.
I'm all for Free the Nipple. Let's see some titties.
As a pervert, I'm all for it. As a feminist, I don't give a shit.
As a parent, I think that you should have nipples out so when mothers are feeding their kids in public, you don't feel so weird because all the other women are out there with their chesticles hanging too.
Yeah, nipples are awesome.
But I think the reason they made it illegal to show your nips in public is because there were too many perverts going around jacking off every time they saw some woman whip out her titty and start feeding her baby. So you fucking had to shut that shit down, man.
Shut it down. Too many people jerking off.
It happens.
It's natural though, man. Boners are just as natural as feeding a baby with your breast. You can't suppress normal bodily functions, man. But there's a time and a place for everything. But
boners are just as natural as feeding a baby.
Is it sexist that a woman can pull her titty out and squirt a white substance out in public, but a man can't pull out his dick and squirt out white substance?
It's all just white substances.
That's sexism, man.
I think it's not sexist. It's racist because nobody's pulling out and spitting out black substances or red substances.
Thing, man. You're right, man.
Why is it got to be a white thing?
Reality
My jizz
is
is black,
racist,
by the way,
man.
Billy. My jizz is black.
Oh,
my
shit.
jizz. Yeah,
My
Pimp
jizz
Monk.
is black.
It's
My
Cajun
jizz-
style.
We're going to do 10 minutes after the next Streamlabs or Super Chat shows up. And then we'll just let it run for 10 minutes and then we'll get the fuck out of here. But we're not going to start the clock until the next one comes in.
Awesome.
So,
Mr. Repsion's in here saying he will free his nipple. He will show them Repsy nips. I heard that you beat Repsion in a fucking arm wrestling contest.
where'd you hear that? Everyone in town's
Like
talking
people
about
are talking about it. Yeah, I was at the local deli earlier picking up some sandwich meat, and the butcher was like, "Hey Billy, did you hear about that time Benpai beat Repsion in an arm wrestling contest?" I was like, "I did not know." Very interesting
I'd have to
stuff.
see that to believe it because Repsion's muscles are like fucking huge.
Best 2 out of 3, dude. Best 2 out of 3. Next pay-per-view, next Alter Perspective Benpai Patreon pay-per-view. We should have fucking Repsion for another arm contest, another fucking arm wrestling match, man. Live on air.
Maybe
That
we
would
could,
be wild.
maybe we could sniff some peppercorns there, Rep.
Did you do that, Pimp Monk? You sniffed some peppercorns before, man?
Not pepper. I actually sniffed crushed peppercorns. But,
Oh, shit,
yeah.
man. Yeah, who would think to sniff a fucking peppercorn, man?
We were butt chugging kratom.
Yes,
yeah.
that's fun. I just did it right now when I'm talking to you. I'm doing it.
Don't do that now. Don't do it for free,
Wait a
man.
minute,
Only
wait
if
a
the
minute,
Patreon gets up to 5,000, then do it,
Here,
man.
here goes. Watch.
All right. So the first one just came
Ah.
in. Why must I cry?
Ben was singing "Why Must I Cry" like for the hour before the show started
Yeah.
today, and it stopped right before the show started. Like you literally were like 10 seconds to live, and you're like, "Why must I cry? Why
Yeah.
must?" And you were so good not saying it this entire time.
Why must I cry? I'm gonna remake that video. I'm gonna
Why
reenact
must I
it.
cry? Why must I
In
cry?
the shower, like
Soaping up your fucking nipples
Yep.
for your nipples. Why must I cry? Why must I cry?
Why must I kratom? Why must I kratom?
damn. Yeah, dude. You're heavy into the kratom. We need to get you to one of them kratom clinics right away.
Man, I just need one more hit, man. That's all. Just one more.
You gotta get off them peels.
Let me top it off. Let me top it off.
He'll be sucking dick for kratom.
I already do that.
Fly like an eagle.
Your own doesn't count.
Como freak. I gotta tell you, Pimp Monk, if we have to have an intervention because you're eating too much kratom, it's coming out of your fucking your taxes. Like when you file for taxes, you better set some aside for your intervention fund.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to file for tax. What?
Yeah, don't you got a couple of kids or something you're gonna collect on?
What's taxes?
Oh God, you're in trouble.
Yeah, this intervention's not happening.
Taxation is theft, man. Haven't you heard? Taxation is theft.
Can you smoke kratom? I don't think you would, right?
I don't think there would be any reason to smoke kratom.
Can we make like kratom crack?
It might be, man.
Crackdom? Pimp Monk.
Crackdom.
Do you have
I'm
any
sure
homework,
that someone
Pimp Monk?
could take the active ingredient in kratom, a chemist, and pull it out and make like a crystallized kratom, like a
Homunks.
superpowered kratom.
I don't know
Kratom
what a
meth?
homunk is. Are they asking if you pimp?
'Cause he's a
Okay,
pimp,
I get it.
yeah.
I get it.
You have homunks, Pimp Monk.
No, we have pimpettes.
Pimpettes.
Is it cool if I tell everybody to join Pimp? Yeah, sure.
Go and tell everybody. Go and tell everybody.
I mean, you already did anyway, so you don't really need my permission, do you?
No, it's not cool, you fucking asshole.
Well, yes, that's a good
Pimp Monk's
idea.
gonna stream. Pimp Monk is streaming after the show.
Yeah, this is
Holy shit.
unprecedented.
Something new.
Be there, or be square. Pimpisha might show up tonight, right? You never know when Pimpisha's. No. Oh, she's busy, man.
And if any of you are teachers, if you can go into your classroom and confiscate all your children's cell phones and individually sign every one of them up to subscribe to my YouTube page.
Oh yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean is the greatest movie franchise of all time. Truly a masterpiece. If Pink Monk says otherwise, it's because he is ignorant. Please accept this socialist money. Thank you so much.
You like Pirates of the
Risk.
Caribbean?
No, they know this person knows I absolutely hate that fucking movie.
No,
Why do you hate
it? Because you're ignoring the truth that it's based on a true story, man. When I time traveled to the 1600s, I became a pirate, and because I had to travel on a pirate ship, and I told people my name was Jack Sparrow, and that is how the legend got started. Yeah,
Well,
it was a time traveling adventure.
It's a shitty goddamn movie.
Oh man,
Even the first one.
All of them are shit.
All of them.
The first one was all right, man. I like the first one. It was pretty good. It was kind of exciting.
I actually wanted to like that movie, man. I went to see I wanted to be a fan, but no.
You know that Johnny Depp hasn't even watched any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Like, he's got a thing against.
I don't blame him. He
doesn't watch any of his own movies, actually. From what I've heard, he doesn't watch any of them. So
that's because he's really Jesus. Dun dun dun.
I can't tell if he's joking or if he means this.
I'm serious.
It's gotta be
I'm
true.
100% serious, man.
Okay.
That's why him and I kind of look alike. Me and Johnny Depp kind of look alike because he's the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. In case you didn't know, that's why there's so much evanism symbolism in his movies.
So when Jesus was alive 2,000 years ago, did he like to get shit faced just like Johnny Depp does now?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, and high, man, off of weed. Hell yeah. And like he used to make oil out of weed. He used to make oil out of weed and heal people's sicknesses. Because if you didn't know, marijuana used to be known as the panacea. That's why you call it pan, because it's the panacea, the cure-all. And it can cure all these different ailments with one herb. So it's the panacea, man.
Yeah.
Do you fuck with Pangea?
Beard. Free my nipples with your mouth, Billy.
Oh,
I didn't get to see the rest
He
of
said,
it.
"Thank you for granting my wishes, Evan."
Yeah, you know why they call this tongue the liberator? Because that's the only way to liberate your nipple is with this tongue.
Damn.
Damn.
Just a mouth full of nipple.
Evan made it creepy.
Any tips on sucking nipples for those out there watching? You know, you got to twirl your tongue a little bit on the areola while you're sucking on it.
Well, a lot of like surgeons, when they do heart surgery, they'll practice on something bigger than a human heart to get their bearings about them. So practice on like a nice big dick before you start sucking nipples.
Yeah. My dick's the size of a nipple. You can practice on it.
420, just like.
I love sucking on nipples, says Repsion. I'm the only thing boy suck. I'm joking. Repsion's awesome.
I kind of want to go family style on a prostitute with Mr. Repsion. Like him and I just share a young like woman of the night.
Why with him?
Ben's jealous. Shit.
No,
I'm sorry,
I'm not
Ben.
jealous.
Ben,
I'm just asking why him of all people.
I'm jealous.
I'm just
sorry,
wondering
Ben.
because I've never heard him say this about anybody else.
Ben, I take it back, Ben. I take it back. I want all of us to go family style, Ben.
I'll hold the camera. I'm
No,
of all people.
No, Ben.
Why not? Hold on. Why not?
I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't mean to offend you.
Why not Onision?
Because I think I can do it better than Repsion, and I want him to watch me when I do it. I want him to see me champion that pussy.
Now he thought he heard Ben, so now he's gonna just trash on the left. That's just come on.
What? You think I'm some sort of mesophonique and I just want to get naked and bang broads next to Mr. Repsion? I ain't like that. I'm fucking manly. I'm a real man. Maybe you should grow a fucking dick to match your 3 testicles and try and fuck bitches like Daddy does.
He'd last longer.
Really? He said that? Ooh.
Yeah.
I say, hey, let's crowdfund this shit. We'll crowdfund a couple tickets to Amsterdam. We'll get a legitimate prostitute, and we'll have a contest for who can fuck this girl better.
We can do this in
Billy
Vegas
or Repsion, man.
We don't have to go to
Amsterdam. The last episode we did where we didn't understand what that dude meant by Amsterdam. It comes from the show The Wire, and I knew that, but I went totally blank. Amsterdam.
See, I still don't remember Amsterdam, and I
Wire, man.
but
or a hanger, I mean.
I play your live streams in the background all day. Love you guys. Keep it up. Pimp Monk is cool.
I am. Thank you.
Amongst the
That's awesome, Petey Hazy.
He's so cute.
Pimp so cute. Now, Mr. Repsion, we're gonna fuck a prostitute together now, and I'm gonna prove to you that I have that sweet daddy dick.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It was kind of
I'm so weird.
Repsion's smooth. He looks like a baby's vagina. He's so smooth.
What the fuck?
Damn, Pimp Monk, you're so fucking edgy, dude.
Yeah, that's really gross, Pimp Monk. You all night you've been
you
saying
were talking
some.
about pedophilia like 10 minutes ago.
Wow, keep your cool, keep your composure.
Is he doing his Ultimate Warrior
I don't-
impersonation?
I think he's
now?
doing-
If someone jumps off a bridge, are you gonna do it too, Pimp?
Yes, yes, Evan, I will jump off the fucking bridge.
Wow,
He's gonna
you're
do
cranky.
are you gonna do a swan dive or a belly flop, man?
Somebody needs their bottle of kratom. They're cranky babies. Cranky babies.
Hell yeah! Oh, 1 minute, y'all. You're seeing this on a delay, so it's probably more like 30 seconds. This is your last chance to ask that
Can you
burning
get the
question.
child? Boom, boom.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah!
Repsion,
Don't forget to
did you-
follow the 4 of us on Twitter, y'all. You can find us all on Twitter. That's where
Repsion-
you see the.
Repsion didn't like he didn't like the new Star Wars. So did you cry because it sucked this time? Because I remember like when the newer Star Wars movies were announced, Repsion made a video where he cried.
Oh shit!
In it because like Star Wars made him emotional. So now that they suck,
yeah.
Does it
He
make you
really
cry?
didn't like The Last Jedi? The Last Jedi made me cry over 20 times, tears
Yeah.
of joy, because I was so blown away by how cool it was at different parts, you know?
He didn't
like,
cry-
it fucking moved me, man.
I think that The Last Jedi is a litmus test for how woke you are.
I thought it was better than the last one, but that's not saying much.
You must not be very woke, Ben, because Evan and I are super woke, and we loved it.
Hell yeah.
Woke.
And I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry that I said I chose Mr. Repsion to have sex with a prostitute with over you.
you're dead
I'm
to me.
sorry.
You're
I'm
dead to
sorry. I apologize.
Consider the tithe for the great cause of Evanism. Keep doing God's work. Thank you, bite-sized crayons.
Awesome.
Your $5
All right.
is appreciated, my friend.
So we're done now. Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna do a lot of convincing to Ben that I want to have sex with a prostitute with him and not Repsion.
Nope.
It's gonna be a long night.
Train has left the
It's
station.
gonna be a long night.